our gnome artificer.
Yes.
I'm sad. Christian, he heard it was my birthday and he said, I don't want to be there for Thunderbolt's birthday. That's just he's just that petty, and I'm really upset with him.
Maybe he's coming to see you in person. He's in the U.S.
Oh my gosh, he's just he could
he just shows
literally
up at your house.
he could drive up in the afternoon and show up here.
That's so funny.
So wait. So it's your birthday?
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yay.
Thank you.
What's the age? You don't have to share if you don't want to.
23 and a bit of experience. Oh, there.
23.
What? You're younger than me?
Am I? 37?
Well, not by much, because I'm like 37 as well, but I already am 37, so you're younger than me.
Aw, look at you little cuties.
I don't know. Like, you come across as mature, like not like 50, of course, anything, of course, but
You thought he was
come
older
across
than you? I feel like
I honestly did. Yeah. I will tell you though, and this is something I honestly was discussing with colleagues not too long ago. I'm currently, I believe, in the age spot where things are shifting around, and I start to like notice that I have to adapt to the fact that I'm 37, which maybe sounds really weird. But this is that age bracket where you're starting to notice that.
Without you.
Yeah, no, but I'm not kidding. Like I'm. This is that age bracket where you're starting to notice that you're not part of the old crowd, which is good. But you're also definitely not part of the young crowd anymore.
Young crowd, yeah.
You know, you're like company drinks or whatever. You're standing there with a beer. You're looking at like the younger colleagues, and you're like, "What am I doing?"
It's like we don't have anything in common. My generation is coming into the workforce, and you're like, "What the fuck are you?"
Yep.
Well, I work in as you Barry, you know, I work in government communications. Well, I guess you all now know, but I work in government communications. I think maybe that that alters how I kind of portray myself or carry myself.
That is a slightly more mature field, I imagine.
Yeah, so that might be it.
But you must have had an interesting couple of weeks then, by the way.
Yeah, it's how so? Because
I don't want to get into politics too much, but like, you know, it must have been like, you know, depending on what kind of like part you're in, like the government is busy right now, right?
It's a little, it's weird, yeah.
It's been
You're doing like state stuff, right? Not like
it's local and state level stuff, so it's not federal level,
That
but
makes
we
it
still
easier, I
impact
guess.
and changing the message. Like they're so here's an example of what is frustrating. So we're part of our like strategic plan for the local area I'm in. It's like, oh, got all the stuff. There's a whole equity and DEI statement, and then when they put out for grants, and like me and my director were just like, okay, look, if you're going to the Trump administration saying we're going to get some grants and spend it on DEI stuff, you're not going to get that money, bro. So please, for the love of God, stop saying that. And they just don't want to listen.
sad.
It doesn't matter what you think about it, but like it's just like the fact is you're trying to get money from someone who is actively shutting that stuff down. It's now not the time.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and especially the speed with which everything is changing. Like I think we all know that like a couple of fields you can't change something on a whim in a day, and things are changing on a whim in a day right now, which just doesn't work. Everyone's like, "Yeah, things have changed today." No.
It's an interesting theory for sure. Come in and just take a sledgehammer to the whole thing.
Anyways, shall we do something fun, which is not politics? I mean, still technically politics, just Drakkenheim politics.
Well, yeah, I actually I find it fun. Like it's one of those things. I get in trouble a lot because I find it fun to just debate and toss out different ideas, and I do like really, like, I do hard steel mans. I really do. I can argue any type of position, and I sometimes do that, and they're like, "How do you believe that?" I'm like, I don't, but like I'm trying to open your mind up here while we're having a discussion.
Yeah, having a healthy discussion from multiple viewpoints, which is a thing normal grown-ups do, right?
Yeah.
Hard to do sometimes. All right.
So what did we do last week?
What did we do? God,
we
what
made
didn't
our
we do last week?
we made our way to the crater and explored a few avenues we haven't. We looked at some bridges and discovered that each bridge had its own uh, curiosity there, and
But its own little mini quest.
we had to pick our we had to choose the form of our destructor, and we chose
Cow
minotaurs,
people.
cow people.
Cow people.
That's what I have
uh,
written down. We met cow people on the bridge.
who with some and oh, actually, Isabel too. You're like, he has to cast a spell. And I was like, no, I just have. You're right though. That I have the spell. I can just cast a spell as part of being a ranger. But you're right. I have to cast a spell to do it. So it is a spell that he uses. It's just part of his features as a ranger that he can just cast it.
Oh, like a
So you were
free.
correct. That was a spell.
You get like a
Yeah, it's
free
just
use of it or
a free
something.
use of it. Yeah, so it
Okay.
is. You were right. It was a spell. Just so you feel. I want you to feel
Yeah, I
vindicated.
was
That
like,
yeah,
as a druid, I don't have to cast the spell because
but
I know
just
all the
do it.
things. But
Yes, you can just do it. As a
Because
ranger, I can
I sniff
duplicate it.
mushrooms.
Yes, and a Barlin
I
can do
think
it
I
as
can.
well, but he has to do a little extra to just reach a
yeah,
fraction
and
of
you
your
can only
power.
do it like once free or something.
Uh, yeah. There's a
Um,
limit to it. I think it's either once per day
all
or it's
right,
like
yeah.
relates to the proficiency. Anyway, we talked to the cow people and convinced them that we're gonna go check the other side out for them. Make sure there's nothing bad over there that can come to them. Um, Tully was in the mood for steaks. Thankfully, we convinced him that that was not the best course of action, and we made our way to the crater, which we got to see the ritual where everybody stabbed themselves to life, I suppose. Uh,
Kill themselves with delirium. Why not?
yep.
You mean we moved to the crater?
We mur- we uh we
Who did the duck?
I did.
How did it
um
float? Why is it there? That's so weird. Okay.
Mhm.
but
Why
the
is it there? I need to
uh
know about this secret keyboard of sounds.
Just playing
Double
that
rainbow.
reminded me. Hang on, I read something funny the other day. I need to look this one up again.
we kind of learned a bit
Anyway,
about the
yeah.
crater and the pilgrimage people who go into there, and we're all like, and this is also a thought I had, and I messaged Barry because I've been severely overthinking everything here. Like I've been, yeah, that's why I keep popping in because
Yes, you
I'm
have.
I'm reviewing the old streams. I'm like, I because this is but he said people go in here all the time and come out and then go back in, and like it's a common
Yeah,
thing.
they said
But
like
still,
families with children go in here and come
and
out.
Hmm.
So like
they do, and I realize that they're going in to just find a piece of delirium that reflects their heart or their
the
soul or
shape
whatever.
of your soul.
The shape of their soul. If they find that, like 30 yards in, they go back out. So there's some
Yeah.
of them might not ever go any further than just like right down the spillway there. So
And what we're looking for is a piece of delirium that
so
is
the no,
a
so the pale
geo.
man no, the pale man wants a piece of the meter itself. He asked
Oh,
for.
we have to go
Am I
all the way to the meteor.
am I correct, Barry?
God,
This
we're
pale
gonna
man wanted
die.
the pale man wanted a piece of the meteor itself.
That's what he asked.
Yes. So that's what we got to get. We have to go there and get a piece of the meteor itself. Um,
Okay. All right.
yes. Oh, and then, but we
Um,
also do need a. You're right. We also do need a geode to make. Nespip needs the geode to make a thingy, at whatever it was for the field. So yeah, we do need a geode for that. Uh, for the
okay.
thing that we talked
Well,
about. Yes. So we do need that. Um, Nespip needs that, and I'm assuming Fritz needs delirium because
He's
he's a
Fritz.
Because it's Fritz.
he's Fritz.
dear, for weird Fritz reasons.
Dear diary,
Yeah.
today I actually made them go there.
Dear
Yeah.
diary. The idea that Fritz has a diary seems just hilarious.
Well, I mean,
I don't know why that's funny.
the
Um,
Barlin also. I mean, he also has his little his book here. So
I mean, I have a notebook. I just
yeah.
the idea that
Um,
Fritz is like, "Dear diary, today I
mhm.
fucked off, and who knows what happened to those folks."
He doesn't need a
Oh,
diary. He just gossips with his patron.
that's right.
Exactly.
All right.
As we made our way there, we got startled by the big giant Hulk dude, and then
I do.
we made our technical retreat inward towards our goal.
Tactical retreat.
Um, Varlin did some expert tracking, even though survival is actually his weakest skill. I know he's a ranger. I know he's a ranger that does that.
That doesn't make any sense. He should have let Ivy do it. She has a +7.
I know should, and
+9.
but I guess I got a nat 20. Like
You're not here, fucker.
I was pretty stoked. I got a nat 20, so that was
You
that was
did,
actually
so I guess that was okay. That worked.
that worked out. And then we but of course there was something else. And Barry, I want to say, if we make it out of this, so Nestor and Berlin both have a passive perception of 20, and we've been startled by twice by random bullshit in here, and like we're keyed up. We're keyed up, and we're ready to spot any sort of
Okay.
weirdness.
I
know.
have my
But you're also virtually blind in the haze.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got
oh,
you effectively have 20 feet of vision, so it's
Yeah, okay.
there's not a lot.
yeah, so
Yeah.
I also have that before I cast air bubble on me, Maslow, and Atoli, and then Atoli went away. But I also have my 5th level use, so I think I did cast neutralizing
Yeah.
field right at
You
the
have it
end.
up right now. Yeah.
You did.
That's the
Yeah.
effect you see
I
I
was-
didn't
around
write
you.
that down,
Yeah,
but I will.
That
I will write
that
down.
conversation I was having about Fritz using it is just in case we need another one. That was why I was bringing that up.
Yeah. And everyone should read off their contamination levels, right? Ivy's at level 2, Maslow's at level 1.
Blondie's at 1.
Does the Marlin
Fritz
have
is at
any?
0.
Yeah, Nebralin's at 0 as well.
Okay.
Ooh,
alright,
that's a
yeah.
dicer. I like that. That's a good. That's good. That's a good.
I'm
field.
waiting to get more, and then I'll just cast the thing.
The purge.
The purge, yeah.
I'll be right back.
Because there's
I'm gonna
no
get my
point in
dice.
casting it when I only have
Sure.
like 1 or 2 when I'm gonna get more.
I'm still fidgeting
Then it
around
takes
like
all of
with
them.
what effect I want for your force bubble. Basically, it's either this one,
let me
but I
see.
can also. I mean, this look it's slightly futuristic, but it's cool.
I like that one.
Yeah.
But I also
you look here.
have, or this one.
I think that one's okay. It's slightly harder to see.
Yeah.
That can be changed.
Could it be more or less opaque? Make it
Yes,
better.
while still being able to look inside, because that is, of course, the most important
I
part.
showed you all my dice tower, right? That I printed.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Yeah.
It's really cool.
Had we just triggered something when we left?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
It was the big blob monster, which is similar to the it's a similar except a little bit. I think you said a little bit more powerful than the one at the inn or the tavern that we fought.
Right.
Yeah. So that one was accidental. This one's
Oh yeah, it's not on the map, but it's that one that has like all the flesh and stuff.
yeah. It's
That one.
there it is.
Oh my.
It's such a pretty one.
He's right there. Reminder that we are immune, I think, to necrotic damage while we're in this 5th level spell.
That is
Let me
correct.
just look at it again. We can't gain contaminations. Contaminated spells can't be cast by creatures in the area, so it's good that Mr. Man's not here, Atoli, who uses some contamination in his magic sometimes.
I've done it once or maybe twice.
And also, it is concentration, so it's really, really. I don't have Warcaster. I don't have any of that shit. I have +1 to my con save.
So that was
So if I take like a 40 or 30 point hit and I have to make like a 15 con save, it's
Yeah,
gonna go
so
away, and then that spell slot will be wasted, and I can't get it back.
What you're
So,
saying
Tim,
is,
I
if that
should
thing
try to
tickles
be-
you with a feather, you're fucked.
should try to be
Yeah.
not hit. I mean, I can make one probably that's over 10, but again, like, that would suck too if I just got hit for like 10 damage and then had to lose it.
Tim,
So,
this is something I would say with Christian that we're gonna basically it's gonna be the Nabarlin and Blondie and
I mean, I
Polly
can
and
cast
well, like,
something that isn't fucking concentration, but
I know. Let me. We're gonna be the kind of board to try and keep that thing from hitting her. That's the idea. So like if we
yeah.
get our crew up there up front when it comes time to try and
Does
prevent her from
Nesbitt
getting
have
hit.
any range stuff, or is his stuff all like melee?
He's got some spells and whatnot.
Yeah.
He's
Speaking
an
of that,
artificer. Artificers do have some.
can I get
Yep.
the token controls for?
Yeah, I
Nesbitt?
wanted to ask if who wants to run it, but if you want to do that, then sure.
Yeah, I can do that. That way, I actually have a character to play.
Yeah, Fritz is just gonna nope out on these
I was,
fights.
like, Fritz is here as well. Like it's
Fritz is there as well, but there's only so much he can do.
Yeah.
There's only so much you can do without breaking his invisibility, so
he can get
Priorities.
it's a priority, guys.
No,
loses
that's why I was
invisibility.
actually asking about the out of character buy-in for Summon Greater Demon, because that's something I was considering doing. But after what happened
save
last
that.
time,
I think save it in
I
case there's a
mean,
big.
it's not about whether I'll do it right now. It's just if you all are even okay with me doing that after what happened last time with Justin.
I would.
okay. I think Ivy is not the same fighter as Justin. She's not going to be in melee, so I think it'll be okay.
Well,
But
I would.
might
I would.
not do
I
it right away.
appreciate you
I'll see how the
asking
fight
permission.
goes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I would
Yeah.
be okay with it as a last resort. That's what I think, because if we're about to get our
The problem is it's not great as a last resort, because that will be it's something you should throw out right away.
Right.
Because
no,
otherwise
right.
you will
everyone's
have-
already down. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
so it can like keep having, so it can do damage for like a couple rounds instead
Yeah,
of
and
bringing it out at
hopefully
the last
die
second.
to the enemy, because otherwise
Die
we have
to the
just
enemy.
another. Yeah, because otherwise we have.
What is the
Just
chance that it will turn back and turn against you?
I mean, knowing my luck, it will.
15% or something, but yeah.
Oh no, it's way
I
more.
feel like
way
it's
high.
way
It's
more.
way higher.
Yeah, knowing my
what's
luck,
the
it
save
will
again?
What is the what's
It's
the
a char
check for
save.
it?
And it depends
Oh,
on what
charisma
demon it
save,
is, but
okay.
some of them have a really good one.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, I would be hesitant, because if you did that and it went wrong, this game is game over.
Yeah.
Well, one of us
I mean,
survives.
no, if they break out, they just attack the closest thing. So if I summon it like here, it will attack the enemy.
Gotcha. Oh, so if you get something on the other side of the enemy, you just attack the enemy.
Exactly.
But you still have to
That
deal
was
with it if
the
it doesn't
last
die to the
one.
enemy afterwards.
But
Yes.
Yeah.
but then if I get hit and we lose our neutralizing field, and Tim says one of his spell slots is taken, then
I mean, if you lose it, we will get contamination either way immediately.
yeah.
So it doesn't really matter if we get it right up, if we get it
Oh.
right away or only later.
Well, we would
Right.
just
Imagine,
we wouldn't get
imagine
contamination right away.
summoning a
we'd have to-
demon.
Yeah.
Imagine summoning a demon outside of your contamination field. Demons can get contaminated too.
Yeah, that's something to think about.
That's
I would.
thing that I'm not super worried about.
Yeah.
I would.
Contaminating a demon, man.
I would not.
I would be
I would-
worried.
Stop there. Stop with your ideas.
Now it
I
has
would
6
not-
arms.
Yeah.
I would not be. I would not.
Now
be
it has
for
wings.
Summoning the demon.
Okay, and then again, me and Maslow still have air bubble cast because that is not concentration. So
Right, no.
if we lose, we still have air bubble. Not that it's been doing much for this deep of contamination, but
It does alleviate some of the the level that you need to throw. Like your number is lower.
oh, okay. Well, that's
Yeah,
good.
not much, but a bit.
Not much.
Blondie and Barlin also have the bubble, but it has a slight berry flavor to it.
If you lick your bubble, it tastes like blueberry.
It's like snozberries.
You're just stuck in like a terrible like candy flavor for like,
Mm.
like blue raspberries Jolly Rancher. This is terrible. All right, so
Please, sir, may I have some more?
so we have this thing. I'm assuming we have to roll initiative. Is there anything that we can do before we roll initiative, or are we like having to
Such as?
Try to talk
such
to
as
it?
moving away from it?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
That is fair. No, as you entered this area, you saw all these vines and like almost plant like beings, apparitions around like the basin over here, and they all look veiny, almost like blood vessels, and like it just had like a sort of like a fleshy structure to it. And one of them that you passed wrapped itself around you. So I mean, you can run away, but like then
Okay.
someone is going to be outside of the bubble.
Wait.
No,
Yeah,
because
well,
she
I have
broke
a
it. We're not.
question.
She actually asked, could I break the? Could I use my little sickle to break the thing? And you said, oh yeah, sure. It's not grabbed anymore. So no one's grabbed right now.
That is true. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Question. Because combat works weird a little bit time-wise. And for like so like if I move on my turn, I can't automatically take all these people with me. But if they catch up to me, does that mean that they are not out of the neutralizing field because technically all of our turns are happening at the same time?
Yeah, I'm not looking like as soon as you are outside of the bubble, you're effed. I'm looking at where you end your turn.
Where you end your turn. Okay, that's what I was thinking because that would be totally fucked if I decide to stay right there.
I'm looking at where you have to end your turn, of course, with the caveat if you're going to run across the map and then back into the bubble within your turn. If you would have the that would be weird. But if the bubble moves away and you basically get
Then
back
you
there
move
in your turn,
straight to the
you've
bubble.
moved
Yeah.
along. Yeah.
Okay. So I am thinking about getting farther
Fair
away,
enough.
so you guys know.
Well, keep in mind the each square is
Alright,
5 feet, so actually we can be 2 squares from you. The bubble, like the graphic itself, doesn't reflect it, but it's 10 feet, so actually it's 2 squares. Like the creature is technically partially in the field right now.
Right. Yeah. Could we make the bubble big enough to reflect that? Or is it?
I mean, it kind of is.
I just rolled a 0 for its initiative.
Oh, because it's got negative on it.
I rolled it and it popped up with the 0. I was like, huh? But it has a -1.
That's making me feel good.
All
right,
right.
let's see here.
Dirty 20 for
has
Fritz.
An 11.
Let's see. What do I have? Plus 3 to initiative. Ah, fuck. 11. Oh yeah, keep in mind too, if this thing grapples you, it can eat you because I tried to eat Blondie last time.
Right. Good thing to remember.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, I just quickly removed Blondie so I can get you into the track.
So yeah, so it is.
Sorry.
Well, I'd be.
So the
I
field
said
goes
11.
It goes out
I'm ahead
one
of the...
square right now, but it actually goes out to here.
Yeah.
Good to know. Okay.
Let me have a look. I might have.
It should be 10 feet.
It is 10
diameter.
But
or not
yeah,
diameter.
but the light is the attenuation is bad. Let me just change that a bit so it's a little bit more clear. There you go.
Feet.
That's better. Yeah.
All right. So top it around, Fritz. You're up.
Beautiful.
Yes, he'll move. He'll move like somewhere over here-ish, still staying inside the bubble.
Yep.
And I think that's it for now.
Okay. Nothing happens.
One important question is, what's the light situation in here? Bright light, dim
light? I believe it's dim light because it is because of the haze. I believe that automatically makes it dim light. I will check for you.
That'd be great, but that doesn't affect this turn.
Yeah.
In the meantime,
that helps you go invisible again, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know we can't communicate it now, but Merlin would have been like, my plan was to say Fritz get under Blondie's wings to go invisible again after this is over, if you pop back out.
Oh,
So.
That's so cute, actually.
Teamwork
all right,
now.
so Nespip, do your best Christian impression.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's a great start.
That's
Yes.
a great start. He says that a lot.
Yeah, vision is blocked beyond 20 feet. Like that's totally obscured, and it blocks most of the light from the sky above. That's dim light, 100%.
Okay.
Okay. He'll ride over here-ish on Tali. Yeah, I do
Yeah.
have control of that token.
Yeah.
And I think he'll start off with just a normal attack with his warhammer. He doesn't have any way to get advantage on it, I think.
Radiant. Okay, it's already infused.
Yeah,
that's a damn good start though.
Yep.
I think that hits.
He has a ridiculous bonus to it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Good God, man.
Does he have extra attack as a artificer? I think he does, right?
I think he
I'm pretty
does.
sure he does, yeah.
He does, yeah. You can do 2.
Tim, what have you done?
So
The
that's
dice
out.
give
would
it.
never roll that.
That's out the
Christian
way.
would never roll that. We need it back.
I think.
Look, it's out the way now.
That's it.
It's out of the way.
Yeah, Tali will just use the dodge action.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
For Tali.
Ivy.
It can't be my turn already. All right. So we are going to move. Oh shit. Where? Why? Why can't I move you? Why? I don't want to use pathfinding. What's happening? Okay.
What?
Back 1. I'm gonna go right here. I think Nespip's still in it. Blondie will have to move, I think.
No, I'm still in it. I guess Barry, is she still in it?
I can't tell. If you're halfway
Yeah,
in
that would
it,
still be in
are
it.
you in it?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna move there, and then I'm going to. I'm so stressed. Fuck. Should I? Oh, I can't because it's concentration. Fuck.
You're. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so me. I think Maslow has bark skin on him right now. I do not.
That is correct.
And I'm just making sure I don't have anything that will do anything. Good to know. Fuck, I don't have any good spells. All my good spells are concentration. Why did I not think about this? Okay, sorry guys. Looks like the short bow is happening. Unless there's anything cool that I have for I could do produce flame.
Produce. You would
It's
be
an action
next
to
turn,
cast
though.
and then a bonus action to roll it.
Do it. You cast it and then throw it at the same turn.
Yeah, you can.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, action, bonus action. You can do that.
Action, bonus action. I'm gonna do that. Because it also stays, and it's only a bonus action to do it again, so I could do an action if I wanted to. All right, so we're gonna try that. So I'm casting.
Also, I totally forgot to mention, but the server's been upgraded, so you might notice that the menus look a little different, and they're looking a lot better than what they did. They will actually explain to you what's happening now.
Fun. I accidentally cast it and then rolled everything. So 26 will hit, I'm assuming?
That will hit.
And then I got 2 8s. That's max damage, baby.
That is nice.
6
and
solid hit.
Fire damage.
That hurts.
Hopefully it hurts. And then yeah,
2d8 plus it. That's still plus your spellcasting modifier. It's 19.
No, it's not because it's a cantrip.
So?
No, it doesn't do that. unless you are like a special
Yeah, not by
boy.
default.
Unless you're you have to have like a thing for it to do that.
Oh, okay.
You've been playing this game how long?
He's trying to help us out. He's trying to help us out here. Okay.
How many players use Produce Flame?
Well, how many players use cantrips where it's only the dice is the damage and not adding anything to
Only
it?
every warlock ever. Eldritch fucking
Yeah.
Blast.
Yeah, Eldritch Blast is different though. Warlocks are different.
And it's not like the Eldritch Blast is different. It's just that Warlocks get a special thing that can be on any
Yeah,
cantrip now.
it's
That is
just
true.
Warlocks are cool.
Yes.
If he cast Produce Flame as a cantrip, he would have a cool one, but I don't. So, all right, let's end my turn. That's it.
All right. What does Maslow do?
Oh, Maz, baby boy. He is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, go over here and strike. Try to strike with his little claws because he's just a baby boy. All right, what does he do? Rend. That's the action? Good God. All right. So he has +5 to hit. Wait, that's different. Why are you different? Why are you different from... I see Nimble Escape, but I don't see... Fuck? Where's
Maybe difference between new and old used
Yeah.
manual entries. They buffed quite a few beasts and made some
Well, they
minor
didn't
changes
buff him.
all around.
They debuffed him, if anything. He has Rend, which is like his claw thing, and then Nimble Escape. But before he had that pounce and then get out of there thing. What one do we want to use, Barry?
I mean, is
It's
there a
your turn,
difference between them?
Yeah, they have completely different abilities.
Oh.
The thing that he's been doing where he like prowls out of there without getting hit is no longer on the sheet. Let me see if it's on this sheet though. Yeah, it has pounce and prowl. He didn't have that in the other one. But he does have a higher damage die. Ugh. I don't want him to be this new Panther. This new Panther looks lame.
I think he needs that disengage thing just because of how he is.
Yeah, it says he can take
I mean,
the...
you get it. Yeah, but you can just use it the bonus action to disengage or hide, so it doesn't
No,
really
it says...
matter.
Oh, right, you can use that as a bonus action, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so I guess this is okay. It's kind of the same thing. I didn't realize that it was under bonus actions. It just says the Panther takes the disengage or hide action. But that's under bonus actions, so that's one of his bonus actions. Okay, I'm just gonna...
So I tried
roll
looking
to
up a
hit.
really cool like attack sound for Maslow, but the best.
Oh,
I
is
got
that what
this.
that was?
So we'll do that.
Oh, he's so cute. What a good baby. Not a great roll, though. 14.
14 does hit on this creature.
Good, okay, because it's a big boy. All right, so he does... How much damage? Fuck. I think... What's the damage? It sent like a...
I said slashing is 7. Slashing damage 7.
7? Yeah, because he rolled a 4. 7 slashing. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I see. It didn't load super fast. And then he is going to bonus action disengage, and he has 50 feet of movement, right? He was right here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. You go back here.
We're on a 10-foot bubble. I'm not sure that I'll be using all of our space here.
Yeah.
Anything else from us?
He's gonna go back one more. But yeah, that's it.
All right.
Fritz is really want to be. Fritz is in the spot where I want to be.
So
I guess I'm just close enough for people to melee attack. right here.
Yeah, this would work.
Barlin,
Where is
this all
he?
happens. Barlin tried to, of course, convince this plant to let them go, and of course he's like, no.
Is he on Blondie? Is that what?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let me.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like,
hang
where's
on.
that boy?
Here's a question: if Blondie disengages, does that also count for Nabarlin, or is Nabarlin also?
I think you
If
would
he's
provoke an opportunity attack.
would it
right?
so he's riding her. If Blondie disengages, would that provoke an opportunity attack for Nabarlin?
No. Yeah, it's that's mounted combat. If the mount disengages, the whole it's an entire token
It's not like a.
together.
It's not like a.
It's basically forced
You
movement
don't
for
have
you.
to have a feat
Yeah.
for
Okay,
that.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Cool.
Blondie will disengage. Actually, no, she won't, because I just realized what I'm about to do. Because you said that you had a -1 for for the initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. In that case, I will give this a whirl. Before he does this, Nabarlin does fill everybody in that don't let it grab you, because it will try to eat you. Um,
I love that we left Nespip and Tolly right there.
and
This
then
man's gonna get eaten.
it's gotta grab. I guess it's gotta grab anyway. And then also that he'll ask Fritz if he could possibly blast this thing back and give us some space. He will voice that request. Whether or not he listens is another story.
Let me actually check if I can do that. I cannot. It's too big for me.
Oh, it is? Okay. Well,
Oh, because it's too big of a creature.
Yes, it's huge.
yeah.
Fuck.
If it's,
I can only do it to large and smaller.
I'm assuming Fritz would actually voice that. Say it's a little too big.
A voice says, "Can't do it."
A
No
little
can
too
do.
big. A little too big.
No.
Yeah, fair enough. All right.
A little big.
In that case, LeBron's gonna reach back to his quiver and grab an arrow, and then as he does, instead, this ice materializes up from it into an icy javelin that he pulls out, and he shatters it into a literal barrage of icy
Whoa.
icy javelins.
What a cool description. I had no idea what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you talking about? Conjure barrage. That's cool. I need to fucking look at my spells. I need some more
I don't know. Oh, there it is.
cool spells. Okay, so what is a 14 dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
That is a dexterity
There's-
saving throw of 14.
Yeah.
Allowing me to use my shiny new dice. I got some new copper dice because they're pretty.
Yeah, how dexterous is this blob?
Not very. That's why I
It has a negative to its initiative, so not very.
I figured why you asked for the initiative. That's like you're asking what dex it has. That is a I have to share it, don't I?
I mean, you
I
can
mean,
just
you're
say
the DM. You don't.
if he
It's
saves or
pass or
fails,
fail.
but yeah.
Yeah.
What was it? Oh, a 0?
I think I should probably say it valiantly tries to fail because otherwise it rolled a 3. -1 is 2.
That's 5d8 force damage. That's so much.
Yeah.
God.
So it looks at you with the speed of mayonnaise and it
It goes.
and it gets hit with a full barrage. Go ahead.
I will
That's so
only
great.
have
I love it.
1d8 physical dice, so I will roll it for everyone to view here. You can have a whole smattering of dice.
Oh, pretty good, pretty good. 25.
That is
Okay.
25. And that is what kind of damage is that? Force
It's
damage, right?
force, but it's force, but ice is because I remember I asked you if I could change it to ice earlier on. So
Absolutely. And that is both are fine.
yeah.
Cool.
That was actually, this is what I was referring to way back when I asked that question. I was talking about this right here.
Got it. Yeah, this is cool if this would be like icicles. So sure.
Yeah. How have you never used this before?
Never. It's a heavy hitting spell, so I
Yeah.
kind of
He just got to level
You
9,
don't have.
so
Yeah, you don't have too many 3rd level spell slots, do you? Is that your only
No.
one?
No, I have a couple, but
You have a couple.
But you only got him this level.
Yeah.
No.
So Nabarn will then disengage.
How do we
Blind
turn
disengage
Blind will disengage and Brown will pop back.
That's no problem.
And then
We're all in a line.
How do we talk?
It has lightning bolt, guys. It has lightning
What's
bolt.
up, Vector?
We're fucked.
Wait, can you read that?
No! Oh, that would be hilarious. if
you
one
know
of
what?
the
I
things
just
was like,
you know what I didn't think about. If you allow a retroactive infusion of Nespip's hammer, so I didn't think about that time we were playing. It's a 1d6 damage. It's like, but you can say no. We can
oh,
just do it
for
like that.
Blondie.
As a reaction from Blondie, you mean? Yeah, reactions are allowed within the turn. So yeah.
Okay, so it's just 1d6. It was 1d6 on Nespip's attack, so which hit
Go
the
right
first
ahead.
one at least. 4.
4.
There you go.
Four.
There you go. 4, 5 damage. All right. You're welcome.
All right. So,
What
Nabarn,
is this boy gonna do?
as you move away, you were sitting on Blondie, right?
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I was considering your passive perception, but since you're sitting on Blondie, I'm going to have to ask you to roll for it. Can I have a perception check, please?
Oh
Okay.
no. There's gonna be fucking more of these fuckers, isn't there? I wish I had a teleportation spell. That would be
No,
nice.
there's going to be traps or something here.
Yeah.
320.
Dirty 20?
Yes.
As you're moving away from this creature, you feel a very subtle tremor in the ground.
Subtle
This
tremor.
creature, a subtle tremor, yes.
I don't like it. Stop laughing! You're not fucking here.
Way above the clouds and everything, you can hear like a soft giggle.
Just a little giggle.
Jay's just kicking back like, so this is what it feels like to be a DM.
Yeah.
No, this is what it feels like to be Fritz.
What are the snacks that you brought, Jay?
Oh, I got some sweet chili. Actually, something that I've really grown really into. Sweet chili pepper Doritos.
Ooh, we don't have those in the States, I don't think.
They're really good. They're really good.
They look good.
So from this fleshy amalgamation, two sort of fleshy tendrils that almost look like umbilical cords just fly out, and they
not the
slam.
umbilical cords.
They fly out and they try to hit the nearest creature, which will be Nespip.
Where have any of us seen
Deflect attack
umbilical
from Tali, so disadvantage on that one.
Okay.
Makes sense. There will be 2 attacks, so 1 will be deflected. Which turns the potential 19 plus bonus into a 17 plus bonus, which is going to be a 25 to hit.
Well, it's still gonna hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
All right, and for the second one, that is going to be a 16. That's not going to hit, I think.
No.
Okay, just the one then. That is. Hang on. So you get punched in the cheek by this thing.
By its umbilical cord.
Literally, many of my things are concentration. I can't believe I didn't realize that. I'm so stupid.
That is 21 points of bludgeoning damage on you.
Fuck!
Oh, that's.
Is he trying to
not
pull
ideal.
him in too?
He's got a grapple.
This guy didn't grapple. He needs to hit you twice for that.
Didn't grapple.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That's good to know then.
Good to know.
And it stays in position because it feels fine where it is right now. Fritz.
All right. Fritz, my boy.
He will move over here, still staying inside the bubble. Sure, he will try a pair of Eldritch Blasts.
Good man. Good man.
Kind. Breaking your invisibility.
Yeah. But he has exhaustion, so that's -2 on each.
Mm-hmm.
How about that?
That's 13 and a 14 to hit.
1 hits. Being the 14, obviously.
That's 10
That is 10 point of
force damage.
force damage, yeah. Alrighty.
I mean, technically, the first one would have been out of invisibility, but
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
no, I mean, like the first one would have had advantage, but I'm not sure which one was first because I rolled them at the same time. And I
Well,
don't think
roll
there's
both.
any.
So what you can do is you can roll both again. If both hit above a 14, you'll hit. That way you negate the chance.
I'm okay if you say so.
Yes,
No,
so.
they're worse.
Okay.
They're worse, Tim. Come on. You can
I-
lie. No.
I don't have anything
don't-
useful with
they
the
don't.
bonus action.
Oh,
Right.
for fuck's sake.
Nespip.
All
Can you
right.
stay
At
up
this
there, or is he
point, he
gonna-
will whack that
He
thing with
has-
his hammer again.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have range stuff? He does, doesn't he?
He
That way?
does.
Spells.
Does
Oh,
he
that
actually
bonus
have?
is so big.
Yeah. Does he
Yeah, he's
have
got like a
any
fireball thing.
exhaustion?
Exhaustion? No, Nespip.
Oh shit, does he?
Yeah, Nespip has 1 level of exhaustion as he rolled bad on this working through the night thing.
Oh,
Right,
that's
because
good
we
to
have been
remember.
subtracting things. So
But
Can
that
I
would be a
set that
22
in?
to hit.
Yeah. Can I set that in Foundry somewhere?
Like in here? Yeah, you can. Allow me. Here you go.
Allow me.
And does it automatically subtract the stuff, or do we have to do that manually still?
I believe it does. But go
Okay.
ahead and give it another roll.
Yeah. First of all, the damage roll for that one.
Yep, because that will still hit. That is 12. This creature starts to ooze a purple blackish liquid as it's bloody.
Oh.
Good job.
Okay.
You got this guy. Oh,
Okay.
My man.
Yeah, the minus
My
2 is applied,
man.
but you're still like,
There's
it's still a
nothing
crit.
wrong,
Yeah.
right?
It's still a crit.
Okay.
Never mind. Tim is
Let's
Tim is
add,
doing great.
Yes. Let's add branding smite into this.
Yeah.
Add
This
all
is the
your
moment for that.
stuff.
And Barry, if Blondie's also infused his strike, would that also double?
Crits double up any damage that you do. So
Yeah.
that you do. So no.
Damn it. Well, it's
Yeah.
still infused. You get a
Aw, man.
1d6 on top of that.
Damage is damage.
Okay, yeah, that's all for now. So that's where's the damage? I'm a bit confused what exactly it's telling me.
2d6 radiant.
2d6.
Yeah, I'll just roll it normally and add
the max. Yeah.
and add 8, so that's
20.
20 for the normal attack.
Yep.
And
the branding smites.
Nice.
this
Plus
plus
12, right? Yeah.
So that is
And then
21.
he gets one more d6 from Blondie. Let's see. Oh, Blondie.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
What can I say?
41.
So you punch out like a bunch of flesh out of this thing. Like there's something lops off.
Nice.
All
And
right.
can Tali do anything to get him away from that?
Yeah, that's what I was
Or-
gonna say. Toddy will do a disengage as well, and they'll move like over here-ish.
Yeah.
Good.
And I think that's it. I'll
Alright.
also have to check one thing because I'm not sure if things have changed or if I'm just confused about the spell. I'll get back to you.
You mean between 2014 and 2024? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
In the meantime, Ivy.
Does anyone mind if I move back one?
You got the space. Go ahead and do
I
it.
got the space, I feel like, so I'm gonna do it. Gonna move back one, and then I'm going to shoot the produce flame as my bonus action. I mean, let's just do that first. Bonus action.
It's not bad. It's not bad damage. Like 2d8's not bad.
No.
Yeah, it's not. 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Okay. Do a good roll for me. Ugh, not as good. 6. Um,
That's
and
still
then
damage.
for my action, can I use my short bow?
Yeah? Why
Yeah?
wouldn't you?
I don't know. I just. And Produce Flame's not a concentration. It's just up, which is so
Yeah.
cool. It's up for.
Yeah, you basically just create it in the air.
Yeah. So I'm just like holding that and then get my short bow out and shoot a little arrow at it. Let's see if that hits. 17.
That hits.
Again. Keep rolling 10s. This is
You
not too
probably look
bad,
really
honestly.
cool doing this as well, because like the
Yeah.
flame in your hand, like it doesn't like burn anything or whatever, but basically your bow's on fire as you're shooting. It doesn't do anything,
Yeah,
but
and
it looks cool.
another 6 damage. Okay.
Nice.
Cool. So that's 12 in all. And then yeah, that was movement, bonus action, action. That's it.
All right. Monsieur Maslow.
Monsieur. Okay, so here's the question. If he goes up, strikes, comes back into the bubble, is that contaminating him?
Yeah.
He'll be moving outside of the bubble deliberately, yes. And it isn't necessarily contaminating him, it's giving him a chance to be contaminated. It's always a roll.
Well, he only has 1 level, so I think he's gonna do it.
No,
All right.
well, Isabella, you could feasibly just move up, have him attack, then move back. You got enough movement to do that.
Well, I can't. My turn is not the same as his.
Oh, it doesn't happen simultaneously. Okay, never mind.
His is. He's just a panther, guys. He's just a boy.
My boy.
He's a little boy in there. He's just my boy. All right, I'm gonna stop being weird. All right. So he could risk damage. He could risk it, but what does he do? He does like 1d6 plus 3. So that's only at the most 9 damage. I don't think it's worth it for 9 damage. So he is just going to stay
That's
where
not
he is and
dodge.
take the dodge action, I guess.
That's
Yeah,
probably the right call because
he's just gonna chill there.
he'd be risking if he
He'd
got
be
contaminated.
risking a whole level of contamination over like what could be like
plus
3
necrotic
damage.
damage.
Oh right, the necrotic damage. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, he's gonna stay there, and pass his turn. It's gonna be like meow. All right.
All right. That brings us to New Orleans.
Okay.
Oops.
You said I felt a rumbling. Did anybody else feel that, or was it literally just him?
Just me. Just you.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well I would.
Because
Just I feel
Blondie
that.
is hungry.
Blondie's hungry.
Do I? What? Just y'all know, like my bonus
The
perception.
Doge action? Yes, the Doge action for sure.
My perception bonus is 10. So like I actually roll like so dirty 20 is a rolling a 10, and
I know your passive is 20, but there's a reason why, like now that you're on Blondie, I had to ask you to roll for it.
it's
'Cause
more
he's
of an
not.
active
You're
thing.
not connected to the ground.
You're not on the ground. If you were on the ground,
Yeah.
this would have told you a lot more.
Okay.
Mounted combatants. Not always a good thing.
Fine. In that case, I'm just going to disengage then. Not disengage, but dismount because that's half my movement, and I'm still in here. Actually, I'm going to dismount this way. Herbie up front.
Dismount that way.
Down this way, and pull out the classic bow.
Classic
Come
Come
Napoleon
on, Nibs. Give us a good
Okay.
roll.
That is a 9 plus 8, so
17, so that hits.
Rolling
Nice.
bad. But luckily Nabarlin's good. I'm not doing well. Nabarlin's just that good. I'm just gonna do the damage because I don't remember how to do that. It's 1d8
You
piercing.
reduce its speed by 10 feet.
And yeah, you're right. It reduces speed by 10 feet.
And you
Let me
did
get a-
how much damage was that total?
What is my short
I haven't
bow?
done it yet. Oh wait. Oh wait, it happens whenever I do this. So I will do a d8, and when I do that, I also I will also do
Oh shit.
Hunter's Mark when it hits. That is a 6 plus 3 plus a d. Plus, is it d6? Here we go. What? How much damage? Hold on. Oh, okay, it's 1d6. So 1d6. Oh, nice. So that is 9 plus 6 for a total of 15 on that hit.
Noted. That did a solid. This thing is still standing, if you will, but it's hurting.
One more thing, it was +4 fire damage from Fritz when on his turn.
Oh, right.
Because of
Yeah,
his feature.
correct. Added in.
And that is a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
That is 8 plus 3, so that's 11 plus 2. So that is a total of 13.
13 total.
Yes. On
Nice.
that one. And
What
then.
happens?
Oh, shit.
What
Okay.
happens?
Thank
Heck
God. All right.
yeah. We got the what happens. Okay.
Can I just tell you, you guys did 168 damage within 2 turns. That's quite good.
We did so good. You know
Well,
what I
I hope-
realized? I could have done an extra D8 on my turn too because of a thing.
Next time we fight a big giant plant monster.
Next time! I gotta remember that when I hit with
Well, what happens is,
the
in that case,
weapon.
Nabarlin pulls out his, he fires loose the thing, and let's just say that let's just pretend like the icicle's still in, like one of them is still embedded and it hasn't melted yet. It hits that, and the whole thing shatters and blows up. So there you go.
Love it.
As the end result.
Nice.
So as that happens, this creature starts to boil almost from the
Oh, no.
inside, and you start to see
Won't
that it like
explode?
disintegrates. It won't do you any damage for the explosion. This is just theatrics. So it starts to like boil and whatnot, and it just ruptures and spills everywhere. This thing is very, very dead. As it explodes, all of you do feel a
Tremor?
rumble that like a tremor that comes from that. And
Okay.
yeah,
Out of combat for the moment? Or something
Wait
gonna
for
pop
it.
up?
as this thing explodes,
No!
you can feel the
Please.
ground erupting.
No, not the. No! Why does the world hate us?
Now the fight begins.
Now the real fight's here.
As a large crater
What is that?
worm
Holy
bursts out
shit.
of the
Is
ground.
that a purple worm? Is that the purple worm that everyone hates? But
This is the purple
Drakkenheim's
worm that
version
everyone
of
hates.
Purple worm? Oh my god, not the purple worm.
Hello.
Also,
Dude.
I think you misspoke. I think you said large. I think that's gargantuan.
Yeah, that is gargantuan. That's correct.
Wait, there's two of
Crater
them?
worm.
No, I accidentally removed it from the tracker as I tried to unhide it. So let me just update that to the 10 that it was.
Wait, so
And it
if
just
we
broke.
wouldn't have killed it then it would have come up and we would have been fighting two things?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
It was slowly moving closer through the ground.
Oh.
So that was the tremor that you felt.
Man, it's gonna be weird playing this campaign by myself.
Don't worry, Fritz will be by your side.
Atoli and his new friends.
Hey, I caught a
Don't worry,
cockroach.
Fritz still has time to abandon you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Fritz, no.
We can make a sitcom out of it.
All right.
The two unlikely allies.
So is he gonna
So-
do anything, or is he just gonna?
Yeah.
Is he just gonna
As he bursts through the
stop there?
ground, he can use 5 more feet of movement, which is
No.
that.
No.
And everyone that is in his direct vicinity, which is the 3 of you, needs
Well,
to
I knew that
make
one
me
gonna backfire.
a strength saving throw as this thing just bursts out of the ground
So we could fall over or something, go prone. Is that
or
what this
fly
is
away.
about?
Yeah,
Fly away!
It depends on how close
it's
you are.
powerful. Like this thing is this is a skyscraper that came out of the ground.
Okay, 13. Probably not high enough.
Plus
but
6 for Ivy.
All right, so
Or
that is a
plus
19.
plus 6.
Okay,
Yes.
Oh, through Nespip's thing.
Yes, plus 6.
Thank
Alright.
you. Thank you, dear. I knew Mads made the right decision.
What
not staying
if-
next to me?
Here's the thing. What if, since I'm not on Blondie anymore, what if when she felt that she actually took flight when that happened instead of being flung? She just went.
It's not her turn though, right? Like, can she?
Well, I mean, it happens at.
Oh,
Yes, that's
right at the end.
asking.
Blondie
make the
does
dice
have
decide.
animal instincts.
I would say Blondie doing that. Yeah, make the strength saving throw still because it will, like, the fact that she flew up will negate any sort of like damaging effect that might happen here. But
still be
she
hit
still
by
might be like
debris.
pushed out of the way. That
Yeah.
I need to
Okay.
have to check for.
Okay, let me. Her then. Okay, well, she did fail that one, so that's like with a crit. That was a 1.
Okay, so you don't get any damage from that, so that's good. Oh, you got a crit on that as well? That's double good. I'll tell you in a sec.
Yeah, that was a critical
And
fail
then
for
what
Blondie.
is? What
A
about
critical
Ned?
fail?
Critical fail for
Critical
Blondie,
fail,
yes.
yeah.
No,
All right.
And
Things
then
are getting
for
interesting.
Nabarlin,
that's less good.
I'm gonna do a luck point on this. So
Uh-oh.
We know it's
So
bad when it's
19,
the preempt.
okay. I got
Absolutely.
a 19 and a 6. So
So
19.
19.
The 19.
Okay. I mean, you can always go.
Is
You can always
19
forgo the
total?
highest.
Hey, you
19
also
total, or
keep in mind you also have inspiration.
I'm saving that for when things go horribly
Mhm.
wrong. Now,
So Ivy and Nabarlin, both of you have a 19. That is actually enough to negate the burst of this thing coming through the ground. What
Okay.
this does is it pushes you 10 feet to the side. So both of you move 10 feet that way.
okay. Blondie just
Seeing
needs to come back and get in there, but
Hey,
that's
watch
okay.
out.
so yeah, so the thing is, like, Fritz is over there. Now
Sorry.
I this is something I've never had, but like involuntary collision between two party members because of being thrown away. I don't know what happens then.
I
You
think
land on
both
top of each other.
go. I think both go prone. I think.
I'm pretty sure.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Might
both
be
go
wrong.
prone.
Fall over.
Well, one is
Yeah, I believe
forced.
so. Like
one
this
is
is bowling. Like,
one is forced into the other, who's unaware of what's happening. So no one's prepared for the
Yeah.
action.
We
Yeah.
just
I-
fall over.
But Ivy
Like,
didn't
oh,
take
Fritz,
damage.
Fuck.
so
But she
no,
didn't
so you
take-
don't take damage.
Ooh.
That's
So
good.
Blondie
We just
Blondie should take damage with this, but doesn't because I said, like, if you're flying, it negates the damage.
Mm.
So not only do you safeguard
does
yourself
Blondie
against
get pushed
30,
back though?
so you
Yeah.
do get pushed 10 feet that way.
Oh, good. We're all in the same.
But you don't get the 35 points of damage from the breach, nor do you get swallowed by the worm if you fail this with a critical fail.
Oh
So-
my god! Oh,
Ooh, you almost lost your dragon.
Yeah, this thing basically does sandworm. So like,
35
Clutch-
points of damage. That's more than my current hit points, guys. This is
and
not
it like that
good.
misses.
This
And
is
this
really
creature
not good.
will-
Thank you, Nib.
This creature will try to pursue you, but it will do so on its turn. Fritz,
Try
your
to
turn.
pursue you.
Fritz will first of all get up
We need that
and
greater
shake
demon.
us. Well, just above table. Is everyone fine with me using that spell? Because Nibalin was a bit.
Well, this is why I wanted to save it in case things went horribly wrong, and I think it just happened. So.
This is horribly wrong.
Okay,
Son
in
of
that
a demon!
case,
Press the button!
yes, I will do
Push
the
it!
thing.
Push it! Push it!
Do I have it here so I can? Yeah,
Purple worm is horribly
that's a
Which one are
summon
you
greater
going to go for?
demon at 5th level, so I can pick an up to CR6 demon, and I think I
Yep.
will go with the Echo of Demogorgon.
Oh God, no! Oh, I hate you.
What's
You're
that
welcome.
one? What's
You'll
that
see.
one?
And it's going to
strong.
be
Put it somewhere so we're not in its line of sight.
yeah, it's going to be right here.
Beautiful. How big is that?
It's
I
large.
remember. I believe it's from the Gloria to Giants book, and when
Yes.
when that came out, this is one of the 3 where I was like, "Oh God, if this ever comes up in my game, here it is."
Well,
Uh,
there we go. Thanks, Tim. Do you have a
Okay.
token for that?
I do.
He has a token for everything.
There it is. It's very scary.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Where do you want it, by the way?
The fuck?
Exactly there.
Okay,
As far
there you
away
go.
from us as possible.
Whoa.
I figured as much.
That is
okay,
terrifying.
I will give you
It's,
ownership on this.
Yeah, it has its
Whoa.
own initiative,
Yes, it does.
and I rolled
20.
What
Roll a
is
20, apparently.
Oh, let's say that. Okay.
Sure.
Oh, you were rolling it on your thing?
Yeah, I was going to roll it manually, but that's
No,
I
let's
can't
take
beat
that
that.
20.
so. Does it take its turn now or only next turn in that case?
What's your dex?
Not great. +2.
Does it add anything to it?
For a total of how much?
What do you mean?
So that's like 12, right? That you have dex.
Yeah.
I have 14 dex.
40 dex. So you're quicker than this creature. This creature would go after you. So you can it takes its turn directly after you. So yeah.
Okay. In that
Let me
case,
I'll put it to 19 then so it'll like show correctly in the tracker. There you go.
This is like Barry versus me and Nabarlin and like 3 Tims.
Yeah. we are Legion.
We are Legion.
That's Fritz's turn, and now it's Echo's turn.
Aw,
Let me
Um,
guess.
cute little name.
Let's start with. I'm pretty
I
sure
want to
it's.
look up this monster. I want to see what we're working with here.
Yeah, let's
Holy
start with a
fuck.
simple multi-attack.
Yep.
Mind if we look this up, because I gotta see what this is.
I just did it.
Echo. What is it? Echo.
The lowest is 22.
Echo.
The lowest is 22, and then they both hit.
Okay. And that means I need 2d6 plus 2d8. And I need that twice because of the 2 hits.
What is it called?
The Echo of Demogorgon.
Yes. That's 3 plus 6, that's 9 plus 8 is 17, plus 6
Whoa.
is 23, plus 6 is 29, plus 4 is 33.
Yep.
35.
And the damage will apply.
39, that's just a dice though. So plus 6, that's 45, plus another 6, that's 51.
1.
Yes, that's 51.
All right.
Yeah, that's one attack.
And that is spread between bludgeoning and necrotic, I believe, and they both apply.
Yes. And for a bonus action, it will also do a discordant scream at that thing.
Knew it.
So that's a
Right.
wisdom DC 13.
And worms are incredibly wise.
Whoa. Discordant
Um,
screams.
This one has a 7.
Oh, it's only one creature. That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's another 2d12.
Yep.
Psychic damage.
And it can do this
Jesus
every turn. So
Christ.
that's why I
Yes.
was scared of this thing. This thing is a machine gun.
That's 14 psychic.
Yay!
How much?
At least
14 psychic.
Oh,
lovely.
Yeah, except for the fact
Okay.
that you guys also have to deal with this demon.
Yeah, it only has 85 hit points. Surely the worm can do more than that damage.
Did you just
right?
see how much damage it dealt in one turn?
How much was it? What was the number? I wasn't paying attention.
It was if I combine both of them, it was like 70, just under. I mean, I rolled a lot of max damage on that.
That's enough
Okay.
to kill me.
And at the end of the turn, it makes a charisma save.
Oh, to go crazy.
Yeah,
What to do?
that's an 18, and my
So you're
DC is
fine.
lower than that. No. No, if it succeeds, it's free. So it's free now.
Fucking
Okay.
crits!
That's why I said it's
On that side, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Just
because now it's just
keep-
attacking the closest enemy.
keep it attack the purple worm.
You guys need to run while they are duking it out.
Yeah.
Unless the
Yeah.
worm is a
I
demon,
think the
because then it
purple
won't
worm is
attack it.
gonna go over us.
I don't think the world
Worm
is a
isn't.
demon.
I think the purple worm is gonna go for us, though. I think it will follow us.
Now the worm is very much a monstrosity, as
Yeah.
you might imagine.
Great.
I don't know. You said the worm's going to go for us. I don't know. It's got absolutely just blasted in the back by this thing.
The echo is a large
know.
creature, right? Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be
Yes.
funny. Okay.
I'm gonna try to swallow it, and it's gonna work.
Yeah, it's totally gonna try to because it can. Nespip.
Okay. Nespip will move somewhere over here-ish. And
Yep.
what's his range thing that he usually does? I don't remember.
Is that a fireball or something?
He uses. He's used catapult
Cantrip?
before.
Right.
Cantrip wise, he has a firebolt.
Yeah, he's used firebolt before.
Yeah.
I think he'll use. I know he has not. He hasn't have it. Has it. It's not prepared. Yeah. So that's a firebolt then.
Okay.
Does he have the thing where he adds stuff to his cantrips?
He's got a +8 to his roll. I mean that.
Yeah. I'll just do it that
Ridiculous.
way because of.
16.
That misses.
Oh no.
This thing is huge, but it's dexterous. It's going everywhere.
No,
It's a
armor.
wiggly.
No,
It's a wiggly
no, it's
worm.
very armored.
Oh, okay. I was picturing a very wiggly worm.
That's it.
Okay.
Oh,
Ivy.
no. Oh, I hate my life. Okay, the good thing about this is that Produce Flame is still there, so I will guys, should I move? Should I move one back? I think I'm gonna move one back.
Well, you can't move backwards too far because there's the other gargantuan thing that you just fled from.
What?
Well, we would run. Well, we read out of its
Yeah,
about
I'm
that.
just
No,
I'm
we got.
just, tactically I'm moving back.
I'm just saying.
So I don't want this thing to
You're in a nightmare.
I
You're in a
know,
nightmare crater right now.
We're in a nightmare crater, yes, and you're not. We know. All right, so
Before
I'm
you do anything,
going.
I'm just going to ask you
What?
one thing. This thing is really big.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to step back?
Fuck. Does it have that big of a
Reach?
fucking
It's big.
range?
It's a gargantuan creature. They usually have
Okay,
reach.
fine. I'll stay right here.
So they're like it was like
15 feet.
Yeah.
So that would be stepping.
Is it
outside of his
15
range right
feet of
there.
reach? Holy
It's
shit!
gargantuan.
Harry, I'm
This thing is
not a
really
fan of
big.
you. I am not a fan of you right now. What I could do is I could disengage and move back.
Yes.
And then use bonus action to produce flame.
I mean,
I
you still
might
have
do
it
that.
produced.
Yeah, no, I mean bonus action to shoot it. But
No, it's an action to throw it.
What?
Bonus action is to cast produce flame, and it takes a magic action to hurl the fire.
Oh.
That's correct.
Oh, so I've been doing this wrong.
Yeah, but so far this wasn't a problem.
No, I did it wrong last time because I thought that bonus action was to cast it. Or that
It is.
action was to cast it and then bonus action was to throw it, but that's not what it is. It's the other way around. So I shouldn't have been able to shoot that thing with my bow as well as do this because I can't bonus action bow. All right. Well, I will. Fuck. This is fucked. We're fucked. We're all gonna die. This is
We knew.
terrible.
I mean, we knew
I'm
this
losing
wouldn't.
hope, guys. I'm losing hope.
We knew this wouldn't be easy. We knew this wouldn't be easy. We're
Oh
in
my
fire here.
god, I hate this. Okay,
Yeah.
I am going to stay where I'm at and produce flame as my action. See, even this, like, it says no, whatever. I don't know. It's
Could
an
you
it's an
you could
action.
disengage as your action, and then bonus action throw the flame.
No, that's not what it is, because Fritz,
Oh,
we just explained that it's an action to cast it, which is so
No, it's
stupid,
an
or an
action to throw it.
action to
uh,
throw it, yeah, which is what I want to do. I don't need to cast it again. It's already cast.
mm,
So it's so stupid because it's under my bonus actions in here, but it should be under my actions to throw it because not bonus action throwing it. Whatever. Anyway, I'm just gonna try to throw it. That's a 19. Does that hit?
A 19 actually hits.
oh, thank God.
Um, this is unfortunately not the thing that I can add a d8 to because it is not a weapon attack. So, we will just roll and hope for the best. Nope, it was terrible. Okay, my life sucks, guys. Alright, so that was really bad. We just did 3 damage.
Damage is damage.
And bonus action, do I want to do anything? I could turn into something for my bonus action. That would lose my produce
lose-
flame.
You'll lose concentration.
No.
No, I
Keep
wouldn't lose
concentration.
Not anymore.
concentration.
Yeah,
That's the whole
concentration
druid
stays.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's always been a thing because that's the whole point of being a druid is you can cast a spell and then keep your concentration when you're in your form.
Yeah. If you get hit in that form, do you use the concentration save for the form or for yourself?
If your
for
stats have
myself.
changed because of the creature, then yes. But I don't think I believe you still use your own
Oh.
stats for.
No, you retain your creature type, HP dice, intelligent, wisdom, and charisma. You don't. It doesn't say anything about con.
Yeah, so use the
Um,
creature's con.
Well, let me
So
just
get-
make sure I don't need to fucking wild shape here.
Yeah. So if you do it,
Um,
pick something with a better con than what you have.
Yeah, that's the only thing. There's so few things that have a lot of hit points that I can fucking go into, though. I mean, not that I get any more hit points. I get 9 temporary. All right. Let me just look at what we've got here real quick. That's a pretty good con. What do you have for con? Nope, same thing. Sorry guys, I'm taking a minute here.
No worries. This is very stressful.
No. I mean,
I understand.
Things
so-
are bad,
I'm
guys.
so
It's
stressed.
bad here.
so stressed right now.
Bad here.
God,
Here's the
Fritz,
question.
this feels really nice, actually.
If I get
see?
if I go outside of the circle in beast form, does the beast form get infected or do I get infected?
I mean, the circle
You are
follows
the
you.
beast.
Oh, poop. Alright, I'm not gonna wild shape yet. I think I can survive. The only thing that it would give me basically, because everything that I would wild shape into, I have to go up to it to attack it, like it's a melee attack. I would basically be doing it for the HP, but yeah, I don't need it. I don't think.
Should we consider pulling out of the crater altogether?
We might have to. We should. I mean, let's see how the next round goes. But
Yeah.
if that demon does more, like 70 more damage to it, then That could be
No,
nice, but I
yeah.
don't know. Does it have like 500 hit points? Like how many
Who
HP
knows?
are we looking at here?
He just did 80 hit points and it's not bloody yet, so
Oh, it's not bloodied. Yeah, it's not even looking rough. It's not anything. All
I mean,
right,
that
so
hurt what it did, but
I'm gonna stay right
it
here
hurt here and here.
start to cry and just
Crying
stay
is a
right
free
here.
action.
Crying is a free action, guys. This is terrible. I hate it. Okay, Maslow. I think, right? That's my turn.
yes.
Right, is a free action.
Cry is a free action. All right. If I had a level of rogue, then I could disengage. Then I wouldn't have my cool spells though. All right. Do I pass it? Do I?
Yeah, imagine if we
press
had
the button?
Elodie here.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. If only. She would be so cool at level 9, guys. You don't even understand. She would be so cool.
I'm just saying, maybe Atoli would have been there too then.
Ugh. Fuck's sake. Alright, my girl, she is dumb. Alright, so let's go. If Maslow's right
Yes.
here,
That
can
will
he
be still
strike it?
inside the bubble. Yeah.
Still inside the bubble, and he can strike it. Okay. Okay, he's gonna go there. He's gonna try his little thing that he does. Baby boy. Rend. Let's rend this thing. Ridiculous. Oh, just a terrible roll. Okay. He doesn't hit. And then he's gonna go.
So it scratches it, and
Yeah. He was right here. So 5, 10, 15. And then he's gonna disengage. 20, 25, 30. How many feet of movement? He does have 50 feet still. He'll back up one more then. No,
Alright.
back up one more. Back up one more. There we go. Yeah, he goes and goes and then runs away.
missed an
he like
Barlin.
he chips a nail. He's like, this is terrible.
Right. Is Nabarlin within range of the monster?
I believe you're outside of it.
Oh
No,
no,
you're
he's
outside of
outside
his
of it.
range.
I am.
Just outside.
Okay. Right.
Fuck.
Blondie will disengage then and make her way.
I should have
Let's say over here.
disengaged as an action.
And then
I'm gonna get swallowed, aren't I? Me and Nespip, we're going in the worm. Wait, so if it does swallow me, does my neutralizing field go in the worm? Like, what does that do to it? Like, it's not supposed to be able to withstand. Like, it's not supposed to have any contaminated stuff in it. So, like, what does that even do?
It's going to be an interesting situation. Let me tell you that. Looking at like what's going to happen, that's
Yeah, I'm like, does that do damage? Like, is it gonna slice it in half? Like, what's happening here?
You're gonna give it indigestion.
It's gonna spit me up faster. All right, Nibs.
I'm trying to decide what to do here.
Y'all need to save yourselves.
I think we might
be-
end up. I think we might end up
We might
having
have to run. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let the demon and the fucking purple worm fight it out.
I mean,
So
we haven't seen how bad the worm is.
Oh, Tim.
Ever the
Tim.
optimist.
It's the purple worm. Everyone knows that it's terrible.
So that demon is not on our side, and so the demon rules is it attacks the closest enemy to it.
correct.
Yes. But I'm not even sure if we know that it's not on our side yet. Because
Doesn't
honestly, we don't
feel
even
it.
see it behind the worm.
Well, I mean,
He
Fritz
doesn't-
Would
He
Fritz
doesn't
not
feel
know?
like his hold on it disappear.
you would know if it disappeared. If it
I'm
But
not
would Frizz have
sure.
shared?
That's one thing, but the other thing, I don't think he does know because the spell doesn't end then. It's just my
That's true,
command
actually.
over it.
Yeah.
I just
Okay.
You'll
imagine.
notice the first time you say, like, bite, and it doesn't.
Stop.
Yes, but it does exactly what I'm telling it to.
I just imagine
Um,
it walking up towards you very angrily, and you're just like, back off, back off. I'm ordering you to smack.
To
Okay,
be chomped.
well, this might be a little metagaming, but also in character, Marlon's seen Fritz do this before, and it go horribly wrong. So that's the
Yes.
so there is actually an in-universe reason for for this. Okay,
Yeah.
all right, because I know because you're right. I
Results
guess
of the
you
past and
wouldn't,
whatnot. Yeah.
you wouldn't really know, but Marlon does remember when it went horribly wrong, and he killed the valiant paladin that we all love so dearly.
We loved him so much.
We loved him dearly.
He will be with
So-
us forever. What's his name
In
again?
our nightmares. In
What's
our
his name again?
nightmares.
Uh, okay. Then in that case, Barlin reaches back to his arrows
The
and
arrows.
goes back to reach back there.
Can't believe
And
you used that fucking barrage thing on the fucking other guy.
I mean, it would be worse if we had to fight both of them at the same time.
It would. It would. You're not lying.
he reaches back and you think he's gonna grab his arrows and start going, but instead he grabs
Go on.
javelin
Okay.
Javelin of lightning.
and yells.
DC
And
13 Dex? How dexterous is this worm? It's probably pretty dexterous, right?
Nope.
how about y'all got the voice effect right on that?
I heard it.
Okay, good. Okay, yeah, that's very important. Very important.
So you need a DC 13 Dex saving throw from, I think, both of them.
Yes, because I'm going to throw it at the demon, and so it can hit the worm as well.
Can you even
Can you
see
even see the
the?
demon behind the worm?
Yeah. I mean, the worm is moving around, so you'll know that there's something there. The worm, with a... How much does he have? Because he has a minus to that, I think. Yeah, he does.
Really?
The worm is not dexterous. It's big.
Oh,
He's a floppy
Um,
boy.
That is a 15 for the worm.
damn it!
Oh shit!
And the Demogorgon has a 19 and saves.
I guess you could say that the worm wormed its way out of it.
It wriggled. It's, yeah.
Oh well, here's the thing: the target. I make a range attack against the target, so I make a range attack against the demon. So there is
Oh,
a.
wait.
I do 4. We had the same issue last time. So it's a 46 that's halved for the worm, and then X. So it's each creature excluding you and the target must make it. So the worm makes the save, and then the demon I just roll an attack for to hit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, this is confusing.
Since I'm using it as a ranged weapon, I do have my range bonus, so that is excellent news for everyone.
So the worm will
involved.
take half of 46,
Yes.
and
That is.
And the rest applies to the...
and
17 plus
46
8.
will go
So that
to-
is
on the armor class, that hits.
yes. Okay. So I will do the 46, and then we will have that for the worm.
Yep.
Oh yeah!
terrible.
Damn it!
Aggressively mid.
Aggressively mid.
All right, so 5 points for the worm.
5 points for the worm. Navarlin, you did 2 more than I did. Good job, bud.
You just turned its attention back to you again.
I know that was compared to
Oh
the thing. That was like a little. It was like nothing. Nothing.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
that sucks. Oh, that sucks.
Oh no, another one?
Uh,
No, but it's hurting. We didn't
It's
like what you
hurting?
just did.
With that 5, it's hurting. It's
Well, it's not bloody yet. It's hurting.
It's gonna ignore the demon and go for us because we did 5 points of damage to it.
Well, the javelin
Let me
went,
roll for that.
the javelin went through it, didn't it?
Semantics, but technically, yeah.
Yeah, that's bound to hurt.
5 points though. It didn't do that much.
Well, it's a tiny javelin.
It's a big worm.
Compared to this
Alright.
boy, yeah.
So
It's like stepping on a Lego. It hurts, but it, you
are
know,
you done then,
you don't get
buddy?
bloodied.
Or are you?
You don't die because of it. Yeah.
Here's the thing, guys.
It's
I
not even on
did
a D4.
I did bring a backup in case we got into a really hairy situation. Problem is,
Backup.
it
He
won't
flew
work
away?
for this worm.
Oh, okay.
No, it won't work for this worm.
What's your
Work for
backup?
it'll work for the demon, but not for the worm. And this is not in case you're wondering. Well, I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. It doesn't. Yeah, we'll cross the bridge when we get there. I mean, y'all can look at my character sheet and see what I've got set up, but I can. If you want to ruin the surprise.
Surprise? I wouldn't be surprised.
Unless you're about to get gobbled up.
Well, but here's the thing: it can burrow underneath what I do, so it doesn't matter. It can just go because it just tunnels and goes. So it doesn't work for any. If you can go underneath what I'm doing, then it doesn't matter. Unless, okay, it's plant growth. I can do 100 feet circle that makes everything basically cuts their movement by 75%. And so I don't know if the roots count.
Terrain.
I don't know if
No,
roots.
that's just surface.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So I spoiled it for y'all, but I did bring plant growth in case we got into a really bad situation
and had to run.
Had to run.
Which is a smart thing, just not in a crater.
Yeah, let's see about this. All right, is that your turn, Nibs?
That's all I can do, yeah.
Okay.
All right. The worm sees a snack.
No.
This is like Horton Hears a Who, but then with
no.
the worm.
No.
Snake Boy sees a snack. Yeah, Horton Hears a Who. It turns its
question. What type of damage did the Demogorgon get?
That was lightning damage.
It is resistant to that.
Then it halves. Which means it gets 7 and 5 back, which is 12. The crater worm turns its attention to the Demogorgon, as that is the thing that hurt him the most.
Thank God.
The worm is a lot, but it is stupid, So that is what it will do. It's a worm, and it will try and bite the Demogorgon.
Good.
Does a 30 hit?
Yes.
Those are the questions I always love to ask.
Fritz, you're a genius. I'm so glad this thing is not swallowing me.
I'm glad you finally realized this.
Yeah.
That means that it takes...
Oh, no.
It takes 25 points of piercing damage.
I feel like you're gonna... There's an and.
And I would require a dexterity saving throw.
25?
Swallowed.
25 points of piercing damage.
So 25 on the saving throw, right? Right, Tim?
No.
Right.
Dexterity saving throw. It's not a magical effect, is it?
It's not a magical effect.
That's a 4.
Demon's getting swallowed.
Almost. So not only do you fail, but you fail it by more than 5. So there's 2 things that's going to happen.
No.
One,
we gotta run, guys. We gotta fucking run.
You vanish as it just eats you.
Okay.
Oh no.
As it eats you, you take. You're currently swallowed, or the Demogorgon is swallowed. It has it is blinded and it is restrained, as it is inside of the worm right now. And it takes 2 separate attacks of 66 acid as it goes down. That's usually once that you fill with more than 5, so that's twice. So let me roll that.
Oh.
Well,
Can it hit it from inside if it survives this?
I
Yeah,
don't
I
think
can.
it will.
guys, the demon's taken care of.
The
Yeah, we're-
demon's taken care of. Let's fucking run.
Silver lining. Hey, little blessings, little blessings.
Mm-hmm.
Little blessings.
Definitely
That
little
was one
blessings.
attack that wasn't on us.
20. So the first 66, that's 29.
Okay.
That's so high. You
and
rolled so high on your damage.
I had like one handful of 3 6s.
Good God.
And that is 10 plus 18. That is plus 19.
He has exactly 19 left, so he's dead.
Yeah, it dissolves. And the worm just like smacks its lips and turns its attention to you guys.
I mean, Fritz! Things are bad. It's bad here.
All right. I think
We
we
gotta
should
fucking
bail.
run. We gotta fucking run.
I think y'all need to know that Barlin isn't worried about dying, but the rest of you do not have the same blessing that he does. He's not talking about
He
the death
goes
ward.
invisible. Fritz
Yes.
goes invisible, you fucker.
Because of course.
Yeah, Barlin, out of fear for y'all's safety and your lives, I think we should bail. I think we should.
Yeah,
That's
I am
Fritz's
planning
turn.
on running with my
Okay.
movement far away. Far,
Actually,
far
no.
away.
One more thing. He will use his bonus action to start flying, and it will hover about 10 feet into the air.
Okay. Just making sure, as if you're all going to run because you want to stay together in the bubble, I'd imagine. All of you are going to run. What is the max speed at what you're going to run?
So if we're staying in the bubble,
2
Ivy,
feet
what's your max
per,
speed?
30.
But you're going to
And
run?
the thing is, I can turn into a bird and go faster.
There you go.
Or, but the thing is, I'm within its range, so I have to use my action to disengage and then run 30 feet. So I can only get 30 feet for this because if I get hit by that thing, I'm fucking screwed. And it's gonna hit me. So,
Okay.
I would be running 30 feet for this round.
All right. I think we should.
Yeah, we're gonna try to peace out here. Not sure
This-
if it's gonna be possible, but
this-
If all of you
hey-
are going to try and move 30 feet, this creature will as well, and probably more.
probably more.
This thing
Will
is-
it now?
It's hungry.
Yeah, it has 50 feet of movement.
If I turn into
And it can dash.
oh my
Yes,
God.
that's the issue.
50 feet of movement? Well, if I turn into a fucking
The problem is no one else
raven
can run more than 60 feet per turn,
or
even
a
with
hawk,
dashing.
a hawk is 60 feet.
I got 80 feet with dash, so
Yeah, but
we want
I'm
to
not
stay
sure
together
what.
right now.
No, not even that. I think Tali is also only 80 feet with dash. Fritz is 60 feet with dash, but you don't
He's
have to worry
invisible,
about
so
him.
it's not as much.
Barry,
yeah.
since you gave away the I guess the goods here about its movement speed.
Yeah, the reason I did that is because like I understand that you want to run, and I think that might be the best idea. Thing is, I don't want to be like as I never try to be the haha I got you DM. Whereas like all of you are like, okay, let's run. You move one turn, and this thing just doubles up and eats you. Like that's not cool.
Well, that's what reason I'm asking is because like he can tunnel. Is this because like my climb speed is equal to my movement speed? Is his tunnel speed the same as his above ground speed?
No, his tunnel speed is lower, but that's
Okay.
why he's going to stay above ground.
So I could use some of my tricks to slow it down above ground then.
Yes,
It worked. Yeah.
and that slows it by how much?
I have plant growth as well as the spike growth. So I could spike growth is difficult terrain, and then plant growth
Halves
is
it.
fun. And then plant growth does basically drops it. You have to, for every 1 foot is 4 feet of movement. So that'll drop a
So it quadruples it.
quadruples the requirement for moving.
All right.
So you
So
should
you're
definitely do those things. And I'm going to disengage and run.
so your speed is quartered. Speed is quartered. It will move 25 feet then if it dashes. That's a way to get out of here.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
That's why I brought it.
Do
But
we
how
have
big
to
is the
wait till the
radius?
Barlin's turn, or do we have
100 feet. So let's get the fuck out of here. And the Barlin's going to throw that shit down.
Well, you
get
have
us
to
out.
throw it down back here, so it doesn't. So we're not
Well,
caught in it.
It
Yeah, but if
turns out
that's
from,
if that's the
it-
case, it only has that for a very short while, and then it has the full speed again.
I got
Yeah.
something for that too. So
Okay.
I've
Damn, you brought the bag of tricks.
Do we
Yeah.
all
very
have a way?
this is very important to Barlin, and so he is
Do we all have a way to fly?
no.
Maslow doesn't, I guess. Yeah.
Nespip doesn't.
Maslow, Nespip, I don't. Blondie does.
Well, you
but she
have
won't let-
Blondie. You could
I
ride
can't.
Blondie.
If
You
I
can't
if
fly
she
with
was to
Blondie.
not yet. If she was to fly with me, she'd be basically carrying me like a little toy,
Oh,
and
like a
her
little
her
toy.
speed it'd be a grapple, and her speed would be half.
Right.
So
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think that's our best bet is to do plant growth and try to run.
my turn's after you, so we'll have to move, and then on my turn I do it. So
Yeah. So what
Yeah.
we're gonna if you want to do this, like because we don't have to like take turns. Like I move this, I move this. What we're gonna do is if you're gonna do this, you're gonna move out of its range. It's gonna take one attack of opportunity. I'm gonna roll who is the unlucky one, and if that either doesn't hit or you're safe because that is still an option. If you're safe, and you use the spell, you'll make it out. Like
But-
that is something that.
But Barry,
Will I
I
be?
to counter that, if Nespip and Ivy both disengage and they move out of space, they're moving 30 feet. I use that, and its movement is only 25 feet after the fact. Then
But it
there
will
wouldn't
still
be
be
there wouldn't be an
range.
opportunity. Oh, you're right.
It still is an opportunity attack on you.
At the end of the turn. So yeah. No, the range of my thing. I could run and do that thing. Like I got some range in that thing. I could run and do it across the field.
Oh yeah, because you're already outside of the. Oh yeah, okay.
yeah.
You can't hit us with it because we can't all fly. You can't hit area that we're about to run on. Because
Yeah,
And
then
that
we'll
is
get
the
stuck.
only. But they go before you, right?
The worms, they all move before me. So if she's moving,
Yeah.
then we can all move.
This
at
would work.
One. Yeah.
That is a solution. If that is what you want to do, then you can feasibly get away for now.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that.
And we go back the way we came, and get the fuck out of there. And if we run into that big giant thing again, then we don't stop. Don't fuck with it. We just go. Right? There's no
Make
stopping.
and get out of here.
If we get contamination, scatter or whatever, this is a mad dash to the exit. There is no stopping.
How
with
are
this.
children surviving this?
Well, so that's like I said. Like I
How
was
is the
thinking about that
5-year-old better than me?
because they're not trying to go to the middle. They're going looking for their delirium. So they might not actually go any
Or
further.
they're
than-
super powered children and they all have fucking a million
They've-
HP.
It's
they're-
either or.
yeah. What's the what's
If you
the,
do this, you will get away from it for now.
Okay.
However, there's always a however.
Here it comes.
As you dash away from this creature and you use your spell, which I think is a wonderful tactic. At first, you
What do you
have to
get?
move a little slower, but after that, you can all like full force run away, and you clear
Mm.
the distance between this creature and you. You're gonna have to go by sound on that because, as I said, you have 20 feet
Right.
of vision,
We
and
can't
after that, it
see.
is heavily obscured. You can't see anything.
We're gonna get
So you're
lost,
running in the direction that you came from.
we think.
Are you? I would like all of you to make me a perception check.
Survival or
With,
perception?
I'm sorry, yeah, survival check with disadvantage as you're running.
it'd be perception because we're listening, wouldn't it?
Well, it's like survival is like because it's related to the terrain. It's not just listening. It's like doing
Yeah.
working the terrain.
You're basically trying to get out of something, and that is, in this case, that would be survival.
Does Maslow
Unless you have
pick one, or is
Unless you have
he
a
gonna
convincing
follow
story
me?
to use perception.
Fritz will just follow Ivy, so he wouldn't even bother really looking where they're going.
Okay. Maslow's gonna do the same. He's gonna follow me.
I'm gonna try and
I
think of
will
a.
make this with disadvantage.
Because like it could be a reason why you're using perception, but I would like to know what you're basing it on. Because you can't see anything, and the only thing you're hearing is the worm, probably until you get away from it.
Yeah.
Does the church have bells?
I mean,
Cathedral
The
bells.
chapel, no,
Yeah.
the chapel doesn't anymore. That's broken. The closest to it would be the Cathedral of Saint Vitruvio. You can try to orient on that, but you can't hear that thing. It's not ringing. So
all right, I'm gonna roll this.
Because I'm trying to say this because
Not bad.
Navarro would. Yeah, it's not bad.
Not bad with disadvantage.
The reason I'm saying is because like there's a settlement, like basically there's all those cult people are living right at the crater's edge.
yes,
That's what we'd be going for, and so that's what Navarro would be trying to hone in on, not
Mhm.
necessarily navigating. That's why I say perception.
basically
He's
hear
not.
to hear anything from there.
Yes.
Okay, make me a perception check, but with disadvantage. But
Okay.
I know the perception is better than survival with you, so go ahead.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay.
Can't believe survival's not good with you. That's insane to me. You fucking
For a
idiot.
ranger.
I'm sorry. Do we need to talk about your paladin?
What? How is
That's
my
a six.
paladin
That's a
bad? I
16
didn't
and a
ever
6.
play him really.
It's a 16 and a 6, but now's the time I'm going to use that demon inspiration.
That's a fair point.
All right, it goes up to a 15s for a total of 25.
25. All right. You all make it away from the worm. So you're safe.
But
Thank God.
And you're trying to hone in on anything that would give you a modicum of safety. You're hoping to obviously find the edge of a crater, any edge of a crater, so you can climb out. But the area is thick. And as you are probably running for a little
19's
while,
not enough.
and then
19's
slow to a little crawl, a walk,
no.
not a crawl, and take a moment to take a breath and look around, which is funny in the haze, but hey. You realize you're standing in nothing. You're still in the crater, and you haven't seen any of the walls. You've been running for a couple of minutes, I imagine. You don't feel the ground shaking anymore. You don't see the worm moving anymore. While you were running, you thought you caught a glimpse here and there of a creature that was moving through about your own size. You didn't stop. You just moved. You don't run into any random encounters. However, you're just not sure where you are. So I have one more question. Are we going to go south, north, east, or west? You don't even know which one is which. I just want to know one of the cardinal directions that you think you're going to take.
Oh no.
We think we are moving
My
south into the
19
crater.
got us lost? Fuck. What
Well,
was the
s-
DC?
At 25. No, so 25 got us lost somehow.
Yeah, the 25 still got. Well, you're not lost because there's a worse fate than what you're having right now.
Okay, well, fair
So
enough.
you're technically safer.
Technically safer.
This is the good
I
So-
love
outcome.
that.
We-
This is a good
we-
outcome.
Imagine that.
You asked the direction we want to go is basically not the direction we're necessarily going. We want to go north because that's where the crater exit is, from the direction we are
Is it?
going. Yeah,
But we
we're
still
going
need
down-
to find the stuff for the pillman. Otherwise, this whole ordeal was for nothing.
We can come back. We gotta reassess and come back because I agree with you, but we gotta reassess and come back.
Yeah,
Believe
I
me-
mean, unless
believe
we
me-
can risk going to the Pale Man without a thing and just lie about it or something.
No, Nabarlan's gonna he's adamant on coming back and getting that stuff because we need stuff from here. We need the stuff for the Pale Man. We also need a big geode for Nespip. So there's not.
Should we,
more
since we're safe, should we try to go back in or?
Oh my god! Absolutely not. We're not doing.
Okay.
I mean, I'm on your side,
I'm just
honestly.
saying, like,
I feel like we should go
I
in.
have my 1 hour spell up. I don't want to waste it. Like,
You can use
I
it
have
again.
okay HP, and if we don't run into the purple worm again, then everything's okay.
I mean, you're right. You're right. But
in the spot that we are, where are the geodes? Are there any? Like, is it picked clean? What does it look like?
You got 20 feet of movement around you, 20 feet of vision around you. It's dirt and haze.
Dirt and haze. Okay, so we're
I
not
would I would
really close to
I
the
would
middle
be
at all right now.
I would be so y'all are aware. I'm doing this because I don't want y'all to die. If Nabarlan dies, he's confident that he's going to come back because he has because of his
The
religion,
rebirth dragon
rebirth.
thing, yeah.
So I don't want y'all to die. uh, that's why
I
Nabarlan would say
mean,
we go,
I don't
and
know. I don't know.
If we leave now, we won't have any better chance next time.
we will because we won't be exhausted. We can also prepare better. I think. I know that look. I know you're like,
I mean, there's nothing I can do to prepare better than what we have now.
Have more HP and more
I mean, I'm full.
different spells that aren't concentration for combat. But I mean,
I think, believe me, I want to keep going in. I just don't want to risk this being a party wipe and then Nabarlan being like, well, shit.
Sucks to be you guys. Bye now.
Sitting there at the end, like, I called it.
I've been having to explain
honestly,
to Natoli.
I'm okay with going back. I'm just
I'm fine with it as well. I just
yeah, I don't know. I just I feel like it's not a waste of a spell, I guess, because we're still in deep haze when we get out of here, so it'll still help us. But
Well, I mean, once we get out, we have, I mean, like, we have air bubble, we have purge contamination, we can deal with contamination
yeah.
long term.
Well,
Like, short
how
term, it's
about we
gonna hurt, but
how about we go out, we go back to the cathedral, get some more holy water, refill our jugs, and
I'm,
then
I think,
keep it
we
going.
should, Tim, you don't know how much I want to keep going. But I
Yeah.
don't want to risk everyone dying. You have no idea how much I want to keep going and how much this
I
pains me.
expressed my my opinion, but if you all decide we should try to leave, then so be it.
Yeah,
Now
let's leave.
I will
I think that's the
also,
best idea.
if you want to come back, I'm totally game. But I think we came in here still prepared. Despite
I
my best
disagree with
efforts.
that, but
You disagree with that? I actually see, now you're making me argue against myself because you're right. I mean I brought my bag of tricks. I
yes,
came.
you were as prepared as you can be. I am always my best. I don't need preparation.
True. Yes.
Ivy
So
rolls her eyes so loudly. It's like, oh,
I'm totally sitting back at the tower, like, whoa, damn, I heard that.
I heard that. That's Ivy rolling her eyes at Fritz. Wow, hope they're okay.
Fritz, we're gonna come back. We gotta. I don't want everybody to die. We'll come back though.
it's all right.
All right, let's go.
Sorry,
We still have to pick a direction. What direction
Well,
should we go? South?
we're trying to go north. Like, whether or not that's the direction we're actually going is a different story. But we're trying to go north out of the encampment.
Okay. Were we descending south? Are we going south?
No. You're right. No, we are going east.
I was about to say, yeah, you were.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
told
we
you.
were trying to.
Survival is not his strong suit. It's not his strong suit. Okay.
Oh, so now it's survival. Yeah. Like...
Yeah.
That's why I didn't roll it.
Ivy's gonna let you go on for a second and be like, "Yeah, we're going north," and then she's gonna be like, "Guys,
wait a second. No, we go west. We're going west.
Let's go west.
Go west. Yeah, we're going west."
Ivy takes her best. She tries to feel the directions, feel the nature, orient herself in the world.
So what?
And that is what direction we're going.
That is the one question I still have for you. That is the one question I have for you. How do you assess what west is?
Let me just make sure I don't have a fucking compass. If I have a compass, that would be hilarious.
I don't think it'll work in the crater. It's
yeah, I was about to say everything in here is fucked and magnetized, probably.
But I'm gonna stick with my thing. Like Marlon is trying to pick up on the
yeah, I don't have a compass.
pick up on
I do have a cartographer's tools if a compass is part of that.
I believe a cartographer's tools does have a sextant or whatever that thing is called. Like that
Yep.
thing is in there.
But you don't see any stars.
But it's pretty hard
need
to
the stars for it.
You need stars for that, yeah. She's like, she goes into her backpack, gets out the sextant, looks up, and is like, well, fuck.
You take like for a full 30 seconds, like adjusting that thing.
You're like,
This is useless.
this does not work. Let me just make sure I don't have any cool spells that would help us. That aren't concentration. I hate this game. For fuck's sake. Everything is concentration that I picked, because all the cool ones are concentration. But when I have neutralizing field, that's so stupid. I need to repick all my spells. Yeah, I got nothing. I can just keep pinging messages, but that I have to point in the direction for that. I can nope, that's concentration. I can heal anyone who needs to be healed so that we're not like fucking dead here. Is Nespip okay?
Nespip didn't even get hit.
I mean, there's something I can do to determine where. Should I ask where north is or where the closest exit is?
Well, the closest exit. Yeah.
But it requires you to sacrifice Maslow.
What?
Small price to pay.
That's actually a good question.
He was dead anyways, party wipe and all that. So.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I've had a party that talked like that. That's like scary.
I would say the closest way out. Because if we're somehow all the way on the northern side of it and we just need to go a little bit farther north instead of going all the way back west or whatever.
Okay, I need a minute for that. And Fritz will use where is it? I'll just put it in here.
You gonna talk to your guy?
Yeah, I will use my once per day cast of Contact Other Plane. And I don't need to make the save because I contact my patron. And basically, he will divide the circumference in 5 equal chunks and go, is that the direction out? Is that the direction out? Is that the direction out? And so on. Or which one is the closest one? Because I get only yes, no, maybe, never, irrelevant, unclear, and stuff.
Okay. So what is the exact question you ask?
You got the costume on, all right.
Yes. Is this the best way to go to get out of this crater? Is this the best way to get out of this crater? And so on for all 5 directions.
He looks so chill.
Do you get you get multiple answers?
I get 5 questions.
You do, right? Yeah.
You get 5 questions, right?
Can you reiterate the question one more time?
Is this the best direction to go to get out of the crater?
Okay.
Okay.
Is this the best way to get out of the crater? He will answer truthfully. Or so you think, of course. You have a direction to go to.
Thank you.
Where does your
We
guy
need to go
think
that
we
way.
should go? Okay.
That's all we got.
We go that way.
We go that way. That's all we got.
Okay. But does he point in the right direction? No.
As we're moving, Barlin is going to. I told you I came with some bags of tricks here. Going to use pass without a trace. Cast at levels.
Thank you, because I can cast that, but I can't because it's concentration.
Yeah.
Because my life sucks, guys.
I'm sensing a certain hurt here.
Sensing a certain. I really fucked this up, guys.
All right. You travel for about, and with Pass Without a Trace on. So that is there. You are already very inconspicuous in the mist, but with Pass Without a Trace, your tremor sense is basically gone. Well, your effect that would be picked up by tremor sense is effectively negated.
You
Well done
almost
there.
you almost messed up there.
As you move for about 5 to 10 minutes, you start to see a change in the scenery, and you get the feeling that you might be heading in the right direction. As you're moving, you suddenly see something that you've seen before.
It's a rock.
When you enter the crater, yes. When you entered the crater, you saw a couple of these sludge pools with like liquid delirium or whatever that was.
Mhm.
You think
It's
you
a
see more of
sludge.
that.
That was one of the pools that one of them bastards rose out of. You
We'll
have
just be like,
not been here
Massa,
before.
do not drink that. And we just keep going in the way
Well,
that we're supposed to.
There's your delirium geode.
Wait, seriously?
As you
Are
look
there
around,
any?
there are a couple of large sludge pools here.
Oh, that's what these are.
But nearby, you suddenly see this massive delirium geode that is sticking out of this pool of
Which
purple
one?
liquid.
All of them have one.
Correct.
Oh my god.
In total, in this area, like I know 20-foot of vision, so you technically have to move around for this. But like, let's remove the obvious annoyance of that. You notice that in these patches of pools, there is quite a bit of delirium. In total, you can find here one delirium geode. I have to roll for the other ones. 5 delirium crystals and 8 delirium shards that are easy enough to extract and take with you. The massive crystals, however, these are these pillars that are standing inside these pools, are even bigger than the geodes. They are interesting,
Those are
very
big.
much so,
Okay.
but without any portable equipment, they will not be easily picked up. Not only because of the fact that they're probably very wedged into the ground, which you can't tell unless you go inspect, but they're also big and heavy, and taking that with you is surely going to be difficult.
Telekinesis? I don't have it.
Oh, shame.
Isn't that concentration?
You have it, don't you, Atoli, you little shithead?
How
Very.
heavy are the crystals and how heavy are the geodes?
Fuck you.
That I can look up for you.
Absolutely
In the
fuck
meantime,
you.
ask what you wanted to ask, Nibara.
Doing these geodes strike Nabarlin with any sort of?
Yeah, do they look like our souls?
Well, does he? It's not, Barry knows what I'm asking. Does this feel like what he's been looking for?
It's a gorgeous geode, but no. The geode itself is about 20 pounds that you find here. The crystals and shards are both 2 to 1 pound, respectively.
And that's not something you just put in your pocket.
Okay, Fritz will use Mage Hand to pick up the crystals.
Yep.
And
Those at
first of all,
least.
just gather them close to him without touching them.
Okay.
Does anything horrible happen?
Well, you're harvesting delirium. How dare you? But beyond that, they are slightly different than what you've seen before, and only slight. But
does it look like
the
they've like grown or something?
Well, yes, very much so. Like they look like, for being this close to a meteorite impact, these crystals shouldn't even be here. They should be just shattered, like
Yeah,
just
they should
flattened.
be dust. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not. They're very much. They're beautiful, like almost as if they've been sharpened and cleaned up by like a jeweler, almost. But what's interesting is that you can see within the crystal that there is very subtle lightning running inside the crystal. These things are active.
He will use the mage hand to.
And all of us are following Fritz to every pool because he has to stay in the neutralizing field.
I imagine so, yeah.
I mean, if you don't want to go for all of them, he'll just take the ones he can reach from inside here because he has 30 feet of reach with mage hand.
With 30 feet, you will be able to pick all of these up, but the geode will require a little bit more interaction. Like you can still pick it up, but no, you can't because
Did
it's too heavy.
Tally go get the
Yeah,
geode?
no, I
So
will
he
not.
doesn't get contaminated.
I will not go for the geode yet. I will just put all the crystals inside the brass brazier that I still have for Find Familiar stuff, and then I'll just wrap it up in. I assume I have some piece of cloth or some bag to put over it, and I'll just strap that to the bottom of my backpack.
All right, so
how many crystals is that?
Yeah, how many? 7? Did you say 7?
You had seven seven shards and 5 crystals. And crystal's the bigger one.
Delirium crystal is the 1001. Okay.
That's the 1001 2-pounds. You found 5 of those.
Shit. All right.
Okay. Who collected this? Was it Fritz or Nespip?
That's Fritz.
Fritz. He's putting it in this brazier that he has. The geode is still there. Like it's in one of those pools next to one of these massive clusters.
Okay.
You can't pull it out?
I only can pull 10 pounds.
For the geode, you're gonna have to get into that. The massive cluster, by the way, like that is just an estimate, but I think all of you would be able to do that. Judging by how heavy the crystals and the geodes and everything are that you found so far, those pillars, those clusters, they must weigh over 8,000 to 9,000 pounds. Like they're that big.
Okay. And I'm sorry, I'm asking for the nth time now, but I got crystals, and the other ones are
shards. The one below that. Those are the 500 gold ones.
Okay. And there are
7 shards.
Thank you. Sorry, it took me so long.
No, that's fine.
I guess. Am I able to see Fritz like pick up all the little things with his hand?
He's not invisible when he's doing that.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you're getting your just rewards for being a team player. And
yes.
Thank you for not running away.
I did my part. This is my fair payment.
That's hard for you.
In order to get the geode, we'd have to walk into the sludge, right?
I mean,
or find another way to get it out.
Yeah, I'm actually considering what Nespip might do for that, even though I said I will only do combat, but he will definitely try to get the geode because he really wants it.
And let me read because he left instructions.
He does have telekinesis?
Yes, through the steward seal.
Oh shit!
Y'all don't know how bad this pains me to be trying to get out, but y'all stuck it out, and the Barlin ain't gonna let you leave empty-handed. So,
well, if he can cast telekinesis through his steel, then I feel like he would do that, right?
So
how much
Nespip will indeed be very interested in this geode.
Yeah,
and he will try to actively think along like how to get this thing out. And he says, perhaps we can make Tali get it.
Tali get it.
That's what I was thinking. Or at least Tali can carry it after
going into that sludge.
Well, here's the thing I'm asking. Well, just can I finish my thought here? So y'all forget Nebra's been praying this whole time, and you all had trust in me to come out here. So if you still trust me, Tali can just walk over across the sludge. She has to trust me, though.
Interesting.
What would Nespip do? Because it's kind of under Nespip's control.
You'll see Nespip thinking about that for a second. He's like he's got his back turned towards most of you, like, and he's like just standing like in thought. And at some point he says, yeah, that's sure, whatever. That's fine. His mind seems preoccupied with something else.
Preoccupied. He's going to Disney World in his head.
He's left instructions with me. I'm sorry.
He's left instructions with you.
Of course he has.
Is he watching the stream right now? This
Nope.
boy.
He wasn't. He didn't have time for it, he said.
His friend was, though, briefly when we started.
Well, in that case,
But he
Tali
says,
will,
so it's fine. Yeah.
Tali will walk across the water and get the geode.
Okay.
How do you do that?
So as Tali moves over there,
Oh no.
you notice that Nespip is walking to the very edge of your bubble.
Do you want to move somewhere, Nespip?
No. Huh. Can you keep an eye on Tali? And he takes a knee and he digs a little bit in the earth here. In the meantime, Tali will move across the sludge. And I imagine indeed that he stays afloat, right?
He does.
Yeah.
He actually walks across just like dry dirt.
I figured as much. I got the hint there. Tali will get close to the geode, and just for flavor's sake, a little latch opens up on Tali, and like a little grab, little grab.
Oh, a little like
Little R2D2 claw, like.
Yeah, exactly.
He does a claw machine with this one.
And he will pick up the geode. It's that one over there. So Tali walks over there to do that. And then walks back towards all of you. As he does, all of you feel a little woozy. Just for a brief moment, as if, like a little lack of air just hit you. Very briefly. Other than that, nothing seems to happen. And Tali returns back into the bubble with this beautiful geode. At the same time, Nespip stands up and just brushes himself off. Okay, and he joins back into the group.
What were you doing there, bud? Do I see that he's dug a hole and then filled it back in?
No, he just dug a hole. A little bit.
He just dig a hole, and like if we look over, it's just
he
a hole.
wants to take soil from the crater. Were you taking a sample?
So with this, I'll allow the passive perception for you, Nabarlan. You notice that as he walks back and he like brushes himself off, and he puts like a hand in his pocket. You notice that there is a tinge of delirium like going into his pocket. He picked up a crystal.
Probably has a reason.
I will just look at him and I'll say, I'll just give him a little nod.
He nods back.
Instructions.
Right, where to?
All right, so we keep going in the direction that Fritz's patron said was the right direction.
Yeah.
Okay, that will be on this map, due north.
Due north. So we go carefully around the pools, trying to stealth as much as we can, though I think also, maybe Pass Without a Trace is weared off by now.
If you all trust me as well, we can walk across the pools.
I don't want to walk across the pools.
Well, then
so you're saying you don't trust him?
Yes.
Well, I just feel like it's an unnecessary risk when there's perfectly good dirt right here.
Very true. That's fair. That's a very fair argument. That's very fair.
I mean, would Ivy have reached a trust point with Nabarland already?
She might not have, no.
Nabarland would probably be the one that she would trust the most.
The ranger, we got a little kindred.
Yeah, but you're a ranger who sucks at survival, so there's something about that Ivy just doesn't respect. You know what I mean? She's like, you're a ranger and you can't like find what is north. Like, what are you doing?
How do you not know that?
How do you range, sir?
All right. So all of you move in between these massive pillars of delirium crystal and these pools. And I think in some way or another, you will reflect on what you're seeing here. This is creepy with a capital C.
For sure.
And as you're keeping heading due north, all of a sudden, you see that the delirium haze will lift subtly,
Okay.
and you'll see something.
As before we go out, as we're going through, are there any like little, any deliriums that the Marlin might pick up? Just not like massive, just like little chips or anything.
What is your highest stat, or rather, your highest skill, so to speak? I think it's perception, but
It's perception.
all right.
Yeah.
Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
And this accounts for anyone else that wants to look for delirium crystals right now. You can roll your highest skill that you have.
24.
Doesn't matter which one it is. 24. All right.
So I could roll deception for that.
Yes, you can. There's a reason why you can roll the highest you have.
Poor.
I'll roll animal handling.
28.
All right.
I rolled 9. I don't find anything.
How do you roll so low in animal handling? You're a druid.
I know, I have a +7. I rolled a 2.
Ivy, you're just
the-
moving with the group, and you're,
Yeah, I'm not really focusing on that. Maslow's gonna roll his dex.
Sure. Oh, this would be fun if he rolls high.
Oh, actually, he has a +5 to stealth.
Sure, roll a stealth then.
17.
Or hell, I guess let's do Blondie too. All right, if we're all doing it, let's do Blondie too.
All the animals get crystals.
Yeah, let's for fun. She's got a plus. Let's see, for I think it's athletics then. Okay, let's do athletics. 19. Not bad.
Okay.
19! Our animals are really good at finding stuff. They're like little pigs that are sniffing out truffles.
So as you're all moving through in between these pools, or over it if you care to, and moving due north, one by one, all of you notice something, except for Ivy.
I'm just focusing on keeping us in the right direction, guys. I don't know what we're.
I got a little fun narrative story here.
Oh, no.
Fritz, as you're moving along with this group, your eye is certainly drawn by a small delirium chip that is wedged in between two stones. Curiously enough, it looks kind of like a flame. The shape of the crystal looks like a little flame. And you don't know why, but you feel drawn to it. It's not that you can't resist it, but you like it. Do you take it with you?
Mage hand.
Sure. It is yours right now. It's, for all intents and purposes, it's a normal chip of delirium. It's just shaped in the form of a flame.
Should I note that special down in any specific way, or just?
I would.
Okay.
It's the one that you put in your chest later.
Barlin, as you are moving.
Oh man, I don't get a soul one.
As you're moving, you see in front of you as Blondie just sort of like roars at you. You stop dead in your tracks and you look down, and your foot was about to hit a delirium chip on the ground. It looks like a horn of a dragon. You feel inexplicably drawn to it. Do you pick it up?
Yeah, I mean, of course, I was looking for it. Might as well pick up delirium.
This is just a chip, not a geode. But you do look drawn to this. Ivy, you are oblivious to what's happening right now. But as you're looking around trying to find anything, you suddenly get a little nudge by Maslow.
Yeah.
And he's like,
did he find one for himself or one for me?
He found one for you.
Oh, Maz!
That's why, like, with the 17th, like, oh, he's finding it for you. That's nice.
Yeah.
So he's like, and he, like, looks down, like, with his nose. And if you look down as well, you notice that there is a delirium chip over there that has a shape of a leaf. And you feel inexplicably drawn to
a leaf, man. I'll
You
just
pick it up.
ask Fritz to use his mage hand to put it in my backpack.
Sure.
Sure.
Thank you, Fritz. I don't have mage hands. All right.
So, all of you seem to have found a curious chip that you just like, except for Nespip, and
Cute.
obviously except for
Did
our good
Nesmith
friend
get to
Otoling.
roll for it?
Nespip is looking around, but didn't find anything.
Oh, okay.
The Barlin. Yeah, we'll keep on moving.
Yeah, we'll
Sure.
keep moving.
As you keep on heading due north, about a minute later, the delirium haze around you does clear. And in front of you, you see something that just touches you. What you see in front of you is, well, figuratively, of course.
Oh, okay.
It is awesome in the way that that word was once intended. In front of you, you see
What?
a giant crystal of delirium. This thing is enormous.
You're giving us this? We're so close to the end.
Don't be fooled by his ploys.
It looks.
The air
That's
is
a big one.
humid here, and it is filled with the over empowering smell of ozone. There's a thrumming eldritch energy that makes your hair stand on end, and there's a low humming that just painfully rings in all of your ears. And suddenly the mists clear somewhat, revealing an unfathomably colossal delirium shard that is 70 feet high and 30 feet wide. Pieces of rock and meteoric iron cling to the sides, and it glows brightly with blinding octrine light, and visibly perspires globes of prismatic delirium sludge that forms a pool around it. The edges of the crystal intersect at incomprehensible angles, making its geometry shift despite its apparent stillness. It gives you a headache just to look at it. Mounds of upturned earth, huge chunks of meteoric iron, and massive delirium geodes emerge like islands in the pond. This has to be the very heart of the crater.
You know
Direction.
what I'm looking for.
Man, your patron sucks at guidance, by the way.
Might I reiterate?
I asked for the best way out, so the best way might be right through the middle. Get what
Yeah,
we
but
need and
best
get out of
best
there.
best way out of what?
Yeah,
Best way out of what? Life?
the best way out is
Way
going
out of
right by.
life.
Best way out goes right by this massive collection of delirium that that he just like
Yes.
hoarded. Yeah,
And I did not specify best for whom.
that's true.
True.
Oh. Okay.
So as you are looking at this
at least we made
massive
it to the
delirium,
center.
Anyway, Barry, you know what I'm looking for.
yes, I know. As you're looking at this massive delirium crystal, as I said, it just seems like reality warps right around it. It has all forms, and yet it has none. It sheds light, but yet it does not.
I
It
see why
looks like you're
people
staring
worship
into a black
us.
hole, but yet you're not. It's really strange. But you can tell immediately that that is indeed what's left of the meteor.
Well,
You are at the distance that you are right now. And other than the crystal, you can see relatively clearly over here as the map displays. That is your vision.
oh,
What do you do?
okay.
Barry, I'm looking. I'm looking for.
I propose that we walk slowly around it. Everyone can look, you know, just make sure you stay close to me because even though the haze seems to be a little bit less right now, I don't trust it. So,
Let's go clockwise.
okay. So
No,
we
no,
just
let's
start
go.
moving
No, wait, no, let's go
Counterclockwise?
counterclockwise. Yes.
counterclockwise.
Yeah.
We just start moving. I'm like gonna move over here.
Yeah.
And the thing moves with me and all of you guys move with me.
I'd imagine so. As you are getting closer to the meteor while you're going around it, you can feel that the very raw magic eldritch energy is assaulting you. And I need a saving throw from all of you, being a intelligence saving throw.
Even inside the field? Oh.
Yes.
Even inside.
Yeah, this is nothing. This has nothing to do with contamination. This is just what the meteor is doing.
I will use a
Gonna
luck point
make
for that.
us
Same.
go to it.
Yes.
18. Let's see what Maslow gets though, because he's a dumb little panther.
I got a natural 20
Nice.
for a total of 20.
No. Where? Okay, so he gets -4 to his save. Let me just do a d20 -4.
I had a 3 and a dirty 20, so this is a good use of luck.
Okay.
And this is for Mr. Maz. Where are you? Oh no, this is Maz. Okay.
Oh, what did Nespip have, by the way?
Oh, I didn't.
Bye, Maz. It was nice knowing you, Maslow.
Bye, Maz. You're a cute baby. I love you.
Give me a moment.
Don't run away.
He got an 18. I think that's fine.
Okay. So we have 2 18s, a 1, and 2 20s.
Blondie as well, right?
And Blondie, yeah.
Okay, hold on.
So 2 18s, a 1, 2 20s,
We're gonna lose
and...
our pets to this crystal.
Oh no, Blondie's got -1. Okay.
Okay.
I told you, they have such low intelligence, all these fucking animals.
Oh, he's clutching his head. He's clutching his head.
Oh no.
Save for the ones that rolled a 20. Everyone failed.
I failed too.
Oh, wait. This is considered magical because then Nespip would have an advantage.
This is...
At least I'm very sure that gnomes do.
It's eldritch, so it's magical, yeah.
Yeah, because then I'll roll again, and that's worse.
Okay.
Oh, Nespip! We're all gonna die.
We're gonna focus first on the ones that rolled... do you want to know the ones that rolled an 18 or the ones that rolled worse?
Let's go for let's go top down. Let's see it devolve.
Yeah.
Before we take a quick break before we realize just how bad we're fucked.
Oh, come on. No.
I gotta pee.
No!
Sure.
Get a bottle. Get a bottle.
Get a bottle.
Yeah.
Powered.
Let's take a minute. Let's take a minute. Like you might need to sit down for this one.
Oh my god.
Damn.
This is insane.
I just had to tell Christian the bad news that he just managed to fail an intelligence saving throw. Which is honestly impressive.
Did Fritz save?
I got a nat 20, yes.
Okay, I know you like to save. This might be an instance like what we talked about. So I got a feeling if Ivy didn't save, we're going to be losing our field. Would he be willing to use that slot to put the field back up?
I don't know what you're talking about. He has all his slots.
Well then, I guess that answers the question.
Rich is such a dodgy character. I love it.
Let me put it this way. It's usually a bad thing when the DM has to Google specifics.
Oh, shit!
So, the RIP channel the graveyard in Polyhedra is gonna have new names.
I'm also currently running, this is a dubious title that I'm not proud of, but I'm currently the Blood King of 2025 because I murdered two players.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't we didn't move to Polyhedra before,
There would have been another two, yeah.
You made up the you'd have four.
Felix wasn't really a murderer. It was an early retirement.
No, but Elodie and Justin.
Oh, right.
So
no,
3.
Justin was 25, wasn't it? Justin was this year, wasn't he?
No, but I mean, just not in Polyhedra.
It was before Polyhedra, but it was this year, yeah.
Man, if only you knew what Atoli was up to currently as well.
Kicking back, having a Coke, enjoying the view.
Can you tell us what caused? Wait. So, what caused this? I guess can you tell us what caused the save?
What's happening here?
Yeah, like what made us have the save? Because we have the field.
Oh, your proximity to the heart of the crater. Yeah.
Is this something that happened once, or does this happen regularly?
That's one of the specifics I had to check.
Oh no! Oh my god, we bought mice today. For the snake.
Food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the mice looks super pregnant. I have no idea what a pregnant mouse looks like, but it's like irregularly fat. And it lies down in all sorts of random weird places and not like in the safe shelter. So I'm like, oh god, we're about to have like 8 more mice.
So this is like this is like what is for snakes as for us. You have like fries and loaded fries. Sorry, that's terrible.
but it's fucking good. No, but yeah, like right now, the fat one is lying like right next to me on the in the cage basically, and it's sleeping, but it's so fat. It's so fat.
I mean, you should know within like pregnancy with mice is like very short.
Yeah, like they're pregnant for 21 days. I looked it up already.
Yeah,
21 days. And basically, once the new mice are out, like it's 5 weeks, and then they're able to breed again.
God.
It's crazy.
Can you imagine? 21 days. All right. So I heard all of that, you little fuckers.
All right.
Keep my thing on.
Let's start.
I felt bad.
Let's start good, and then break it down.
Okay.
So did I make it with a nat 20?
Yeah, nat 20 and a dirty 20. So
good being a relative term. So first off, the 220s, you're fine. You can feel that there is an energy humming from the crystal, but nothing more. And that incessant like thrumming that just like assaults your ears and every sense that you have, that is still very much in effect, but it's not giving you anything in terms of damage or changes to your well-being. Then we have the 18s, because they were both 18. So both Ivy and Nespip. For you, you can feel the overpowering energy of the crystal in the center of the crater wash over you. You don't know what it is exactly, but something is just grabbing hold of you mentally. You both should have taken 35 points of necrotic damage, but you are inside the bubble.
Yes.
Oh,
Good.
shit.
That would put me under. Good God.
However,
Thank God for that
Oh
spell.
no. Oh no. There's more.
both of you are, as of now, affected by the Feeble Mind spell, or in 2024, the Befuddlement spell.
What?
So, so what does
Does that
Befuddlement do?
wear off?
On a failed save, you take damage, which in this case would be necrotic damage, but you're fine. And you can't cast spells or take the magic action. At the end of every 30 days, the target repeats the save, ending the effect on the success.
What?
And it's
What
always a
about
20 or
restoration?
It is a 20. The effect can also be ended by a greater restoration, heal, or wish spell.
Okay.
What does the phylactery do? Does it have greater restoration, or is it lesser?
It has greater.
It is greater.
But it had
But you
charges.
can't
I
use it.
can't
Yeah.
pass it.
You're gonna
We
have to
could-
give it to someone else. Yeah,
We can figure that out.
but you're basically like mentally magic is done. What I had to look up is you're currently concentrating on magic. That is not
Yeah,
impacted
what?
by it.
That's
No, it's not.
Oh,
No,
thank
that's
God.
that's the thing I had to check. I was like, oh shit, that impacted, but it doesn't. It only knew like you can't cast anymore. It doesn't say that you
Ivy-
can't concentrate.
Ivy, you are our beacon
I
of
suddenly feel
solidarity right here.
extremely dumb.
But just gonna point one thing out here. You guys need to leave before that concentration is over.
Well, that's why I asked Fritz, because Fritz can also cast this. So
Yeah,
that's
but
why I asked him if he had which somehow he is fully
Okay.
fully charged up and totally feeling totally fine right now.
So,
So
me and Nespip are
befuddled.
18s. We get feeble-minded. What does Maslow get?
yeah,
and
Blondie
Maslow
got-
and
they got
Blondie.
9. Got 9.
That
Wait.
is a fail of more than a 5.
What did you get, Nabarland?
Dirty 20. I used a luck point.
Oh, okay.
So with a fail of more than 5, both Blondie and Maslow should have taken 100 points of necrotic damage and should have taken 4 levels of contamination. But they are inside the bubble, so they are safe. So they're actually better off than you guys. Because they technically also both get feeble mind, but they don't cast spells, so that doesn't matter.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
they still get it.
Yeah, but it
Still
doesn't
have-
matter for them. Then there is the 2 that saved. While you are saved, you feel the energy coming from the crystal, and it will draw your attention. And for both of you, this has a different effect.
Ooh.
Okay.
Fritz, for you, looking at this crystal, you're keenly interested in like inspecting that a little closer. This is not a command, nor is it an obligation, but there is an interest that is sort of like being triggered with you.
Do I notice
Nibar.
is it coming from my patron or does it come from without?
Ah, very fair question, and I'll answer that in a DM to you.
How does Nibs feel? Is this what he's been looking for?
As for Nibarlan, you notice floating, well, not floating, on top of one of the rocks inside this pool, a perfectly symmetrical Delirium Geode. This thing is gorgeous. It's the best one you've seen yet. This thing is flawless, and you're keenly interested in it. This is no way an obligation nor a command, but you are interested in it.
I don't.
Nebarlin will guide the now feeble-minded Ivy around to get that. Yeah.
Where did you say it was? Was it in the middle?
It is there.
Oh.
Where? Right there?
So if I stand on the edge, can he get to it?
I think so. Like for now, that what just happened to you, basically, it won't happen again for a little while. So you can try to get closer. This is not a constant.
Also, how much time has it been since I cast Neutralizing Field? Has it been like half an hour yet? Has it been?
This was about half an hour. So you have because like you haven't like the crater is sizable, but it's not huge. Like
yeah,
it's not.
And you didn't actually
district size.
You didn't actually spend time fighting. You ran.
Yeah, the fighting was not more than 5 minutes.
So if we're moving over there, Nebarlin will keep
Fritz will
walking.
do something.
He will keep walking. I'm not gonna let you have time to say anything. Well, this is if Isabel said what she did, she follows me over to the edge.
I go over here.
Nebarlin will walk. I guess he can't quite make it, but he'll.
That's semantic. You'll be within the bubble.
Yeah, and he will remove that geode, and
you have a beautiful geode. Like this is by far the best one yet. This is a museum piece.
Is there anything else? Is there any others just right there by chance? Just sitting around next to it?
It is the there are like large pillars and whatnot around, but this is the one that you could just pick up.
Okay.
The other ones would require work.
He picks it up and then walks back and packs it very carefully. As he does, he will. Marlin's good. He's got his fairies out. He's kind of a little trembling right now, and packs this up. And as he's packing it up, he's wrapping it in a shirt from a sack of dirty clothes that he has had for quite some time.
Not the dirty clothes.
And as you do, you see that as he pulls it tight, it starts
Barlin's mom does his laundry, so like he can't do any laundry when he's been here.
It looks. No, this is the clothes. This is the sack of clothes he found at the rat's nest.
Oh, okay.
We don't know though, but he packs that away, and then, he. I don't know if he packs it away, but he's hanging on to it. So,
does anybody else need me to move around?
No, because Fritz will start hovering again, a good 2 or 3 feet above the surface of the water. While still inside the bubble, he will take a deep breath and fly over to the crystal and touch it.
Nice.
Oh wait, that reminds me. The whole reason I'm here.
What's
happening? The whole other reason.
There's
another reason why I'm here, because actually, the Barlin needs to get a piece of that meteor for Elodie.
For Elodie?
We're here to get the fucking meteor for Elodie.
For the Pale Man, yeah. Sorry. I thought the other stuff that we got would work for that, but I guess not.
So I guess I don't know about feeling it up, man, but he's going to try and take a piece of that ore from the meteor to give to him.
Well, anyway, Fritz touched it first, and now everything is black, so...
Fritz, best of luck to you, brother.
I'll lead it.
Brother. Oh, no.
The delirium heart.
So.
The end of the level, you're dead music.
Fritz, as you hover away from the bubble, you are immediately accosted by the deep haze. But you don't care. You just fly straight for the delirium heart. Whatever just gotten into you, you just fly straight for it and you put your hand on the crystal.
Ooh, shiny.
No gloves.
No gloves.
No.
Like
No gloves.
skin to crystal.
Skin to crystal. You're gonna fucking die, dude.
Either that or he just blew up all of Drakkenheim.
He becomes superpowered.
There is a flash of octarine light
Oh no.
that briefly surrounds Fritz and blinds all of you for just a moment. It is pitch black for you. You can't see anything. There's a reason why I did this. And then, in your mind's eye, all of you,
Mind's eye?
except for Totally, the inside, your mental image. Your thoughts, except for Otoli, show something. You get a vision, all of you. But the vision lasts but a moment, but it feels as if you have watched 1,000 years. A falling star collides with an unfamiliar world, a planet far out in space. A prismatic mist slowly creeps from the impact on this foreign planet. Massive, sharp edged crystals burst from the surface of the world, and the people there descend into chaos and madness. The corrupt planet turns purple and violently ruptures apart, sending a hail of comets through the cosmos until one looms over this world. Your vision slowly returns.
That's an uh-oh.
And as your vision returns, you will notice that the crystal is still there.
Oh, how unfortunate.
But whether or not Fritz is still there, you have no clue.
He's
Fritz
now
was invisible after all. And you don't know if he's still there.
I will call out for Fritz.
Why the fuck did that happen? Fritz,
don't
did
hear a
you do
response.
something?
Fuck, Fritz.
Don't hear a response?
Leaving me with so he's the only other one that isn't feeble-minded, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Fritz.
So it's Nabarlin and the children basically is what's happened.
Yep.
Just now.
You're a babysitter, buddy.
And that's why he was supercharged, and now you're fucked when this bubble runs out.
Fritz. We just walk around and call for him.
Nabarlin. So at this point,
We
Ivy
look
is
around the
feeble-minded.
pool.
Well, no, Ivy's feeble-minded, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Feeble
Yes.
Mind doesn't do the intelligence thing anymore. It's just no
does.
spells.
Okay.
Oh, so she's not stupid.
I'm not
No,
stupid,
no, no.
guys.
Well, not more.
Okay,
Than,
it's just
not more than normal.
It's basically just your magic has been taken away. That's kind of what it does.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna
I
try and ask her
have
this. I'll
plus
explain to her.
0 intelligence. Thank you very much.
It said feeble mind, so I would have feeble mind. It said you're like basically
Yeah, that's a legacy one, I think.
okay.
Yeah.
That's why I was that changes. It's not Nabarlin and the children anymore, so that's good. But Nabarlin's gonna explain to Ivy that he needs to get closer and get a piece of that meat that ore from the crater.
How are we gonna get any closer?
Walk to me.
You don't have very much time to waste here.
If you want to save Elodie, you have to trust me.
Okay. She walks to you.
And she walks across the water, across the sludge.
Oh my god.
What are you,
Maslow
Jesus?
comes too. Maslow comes too. He's at the very edge here. Yeah, it's right there.
What is
So
it,
Nabarlin's gonna-
Nabarlin the second coming here, or what?
What's happening?
Nabarlin's going to grab a piece of the ore from the art.
You have gloves?
How are you
Of
going to
course.
do that? This is one massive cluster. Are you going to like strike it to break a piece free? What are you going to do? That is a possibility, by the way. Like there is a large, massive central cluster, but there are like a lot of like jagged pieces out, striking out of it. But you're gonna have to hit it's not loose.
Oh, I guess. Fuck.
Take that beautiful piece of yours and slam it against the not so beautiful piece.
Mm. Uh, so Nespip isn't stupid. Well,
He can't cast magic though.
I mean, could he use his tools to free a piece?
You can try. You can
I mean,
roll your tools.
no, I'm asking Nespip because Nespip,
Ah.
because he could walk
Just
out there
trained
and
with
because
him, yeah.
he's done it
Oh,
before,
that's true.
and
He's got like excavation or mining tools, so yeah.
yes, yeah, that's what I was saying because he could just walk out there and do it, and Nespip. I don't know if he'd walk out, but Tally, he's seen Tally walk out, so it makes sense that he could just he would get on Tally to walk out there because he knows that Tally could walk out there.
Tim, would he do it?
I'm only deciding for him in combat. I'm not doing roleplay decisions.
All right,
Knowing
Barry,
what's
what do we think?
yeah, knowing what he has done so far, and I think judging by like Nabarlan is pretty calm and collected in most situations. The fact that he is pretty adamant about doing this, I think he would help. So yeah.
Okay.
Well, so just so we're clear, he needed a piece of the whole ordeal that started this. I watched the live stream. Y'all decided to go to the meteor because you needed a piece of it to give to the pale man as kind of bait. So that's why I wasn't there, but Nabarlan was. That's why he's doing this or asking to do this. So
Yeah.
I guess Nespit, he will ask Nespit to use his mind tools and get a little chunk of this little
Art.
base here, so we can fulfill that bait and go home.
Oh, Fritz, what have you done? What have you done this time?
Elodie is still, or not Elodie. Ivy is still looking around for Fritz and like, can I make like any kind of check to like look for him or?
You can make me a perception check to see if you notice if he's around.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, where are you, perception? There you go. Funnily enough, my perception is not that good, so it's only a 12. I don't know why I didn't pick. I picked animal handling and not perception as something that I should be proficient in, but
What about
that's what we did.
I'm just curious, but what about the spot on the crystal where he touched it?
Yeah, does that look different? Like,
No.
Well, is Nespit able to
Notice
release
something.
to get a little piece of off the base,
Little chunk.
a little piece of ore from the base?
Nespip will use his tools on that.
Once Nespip is moving towards the crystal, Fritz will reappear a good 15 feet behind them, already inside the bubble again, and cry out, "Stop! Don't do that."
Okay.
Wait, what?
Fritz, you're back. What happened?
What the fuck?
Don't damage that crystal in any way, shape, or form.
Why?
I don't know what will happen, but it will be another calamity, I'm sure.
Really?
Yes.
That's what it said to you when you touched it and then disappeared? Or no, you were already disappeared? Did you touch it?
I did touch it.
Right.
And it like said that it didn't want to be touched? It said it was like put up the X sign, was like, do not consent.
Fritz, we need this.
I'm not quite sure what I saw or what I I can't quite comprehend what I saw. But I know that you absolutely may not break this.
We came down here to get a piece to. Will you help us? We're gonna have to fight our way in if we don't have this. We're gonna need your help.
We can give him one of the geodes that we got.
Absolutely not. We need that. Nespit needs it for his thing. I need it for mine.
Absolutely, just instantly shut down.
Jesus, you need all of them?
Jesus, Nabarlan, who are you?
Because
we're not gonna actually give it to him. We're just gonna get it so that we can get a foot in the door.
Nespip will ask, can we not like touch the like. There's more here than just the crystal.
Can we get the base that's not the crystal? Because he asked for he asked ore from the heart. That's what he asked for, right?
He asked for the meteor. This is not a meteor.
What?
Well, oh yeah, you're right. So that wouldn't be the meteor. The crystal isn't the meteor.
Like, it's the fancy ore. Yeah,
it's the ore.
It's the ore that Nespip wants to work with as well.
Where's the ore then?
Those big rocks,
like all around the base.
Yeah, these rocks.
Oh, those. So this stuff is the ore, and this is the crystal. And Fritz touched the crystal.
Yes. Can he get the ore and not touch the crystal?
Just be supremely careful to not damage the crystal.
Okay. You can go ahead and roll the tools for Nespip and be very sure not to roll a 1.
If he gets in that one, we're all fucking screwed. Come on, Tim.
Wait.
Timothy.
Is that Smith's tools? Or Tinker's tools?
I believe his Smith's tools we used last time because that had like a crowbar and everything in there. Let me check.
Nabarlin will eat a berry and help.
Okay, that's not a 1. That is a 20.
You'll help calm Nessip's. Oh, he did the 20. Okay, never mind.
You can roll with advantage because like that like you know
20.
who knows, right?
He will also do. I'll just do another one. He will also add in Flash of Genius for another +6, so that's a 26 then.
Okay.
26. Come on.
Nespip is with sweat beads on his forehead.
He's not though, because that's how I helped him as I was calming him down.
He was dapping his forehead and everything.
He is cool as can be.
He's cool as a cucumber.
As he is like, I could just see this happening. Like Nespip just sitting there, like bead of sweat starting to form on his face, and just Nespip, sorry, like Nabarlin just standing like behind him, hand on the shoulder. Here, have this. Just offering him a berry, and like it's all good. Like just like a Snickers commercial. Like,
have a break. Have a Kit Kat.
Thanks. And he like expertly extracts a piece of the meteoric iron. As a matter of fact, with the 26, I'll allow him 2, 1 for himself and 1 for the Pale Man. They're just 2 lumps. They're about the size of
handful,
a large hamburger.
Large.
We have 2 Americans here and have to cater to like
It's a Big Mac. He's got 2 Big Macs. Guys.
It'll be
as long as we're not using units of measurement.
Yeah, I was about to say anything but the metric system.
Yeah. 2 Big Macs, guys. 2 Big Macs.
Appreciate it.
The meteor is the size of 2 school buses and a football.
Oh my god.
Fun.
All right. So.
However.
Okay. However.
There's one more thing that I need to add in, because as he takes the meteoric iron, which does work, I do need Nespip to roll me a d20. Normal flat d20.
All right.
Come on. 16. Not too bad.
-2 for exhaustion.
Or is it just flat?
That's not an ability check.
Yeah, it's just a flat d20.
16. Let me look.
The music is so eerie right now.
It's a great track, right? Where did I leave the... There it is. Okay. A burst of energy is released from this crystal.
He didn't get
it. It didn't touch the crystal at all.
Okay.
But a burst of energy still comes free. The crystal itself seems to still be intact. No harm done there. That worked. But interacting with a meteor does trigger an arcane anomaly. And as he stands up, as Nespip stands up with the two parts of meteoric iron in his hands, he looks around at all of you and he says, "Got it." And as he does that, a creature appears behind him.
Behind him?
Behind him.
Where in the meteor?
No, as in like between him and the meteor.
Oh no.
Okay.
Who is it?
Well, if I can find it quickly, because I this is one of those that I didn't have the token prepared for.
Oh no. You didn't think we
A
were getting this far
mutated
today?
Tarask.
Could you imagine? A delirium infused Tarask. That would be something. Oh, there it is. Hashtag import.
Oh, the
This should
size.
work.
Big is it?
Hmm?
How big is it?
It is that is large, is what it is.
Large, okay.
Watch it either be like something really terrifying or something really stupid. It's going to go either way.
Oh yeah, you know it.
Stupidly terrifying.
Stupidly terrifying.
Honestly, it is terrifying.
Oh no.
In its own special way.
Oh no.
It's terrifyingly stupid.
Oh, not the flump! Not the flump! Oh, you troll.
A flump appears and it
you
is
trolled us with a flump.
it is friendly towards Nespip for the coming hour until it dissipates.
Oh, because of fucking wild magic shit?
Yeah. This is technically a wild magic search that happened here.
Oh my god, the flump!
Flump, come on, let's get out of here.
Float, float, float.
Damn, a fireball would have been bad.
So this has its own like little list. There are two other options that could have come out of this. Well, three of them. Which one is really funny because it's a callback to something I really love. The other two are not great. But one, which is if you rolled a 20 on this, a blue whale and a flower pot would have appeared. Which is so funny because that is a call out to the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh no, not this again.
Yeah.
He thinks, what was it? Like, yeah, he thinks, oh no, not this again, as he falls or something. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, but it's the flower sniffing kit.
I do quickly need to check if it knows any other languages.
The flump?
It only knows Undercommon, so that's gonna be really funny.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're not here. I speak Undercommon, so we're fine.
Oh well, there you go.
Yeah, I don't speak Undercommon.
At this point, you probably have about 20 minutes left on her bubble.
Yeah, let's go. Let's fucking go.
Like, Flumps, we gotta get out of here, Fritz.
Come on, Flumps.
This is
Flumpsy.
While I think we can all appreciate what happened here, this still isn't the exit.
Yes.
Are you guys gonna proceed north?
I guess we gotta
it said that way was the best way. So...
You technically got everything
it was the best way.
You technically got everything you came for, didn't you?
Do we?
And we are basically in the center of the crater, so it really doesn't matter in what direction we go.
Yeah, I don't care.
Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, so there's the crater impacts. Oh, since we're at the heart of it, we should be able to see which way is like the crater itself, like which way that it impacted down. You know, which way to get out.
I don't think there's anything you can tell after a meteor impact. It's mostly just
rubble.
Everything solid turns into mostly a liquid. So
wishful thinking. Okay, yeah, we just gotta decide how we get out.
Let's just pick a direction. Ivy picks this way, and then she starts walking.
I think I'm gonna I got my dragon horn doodad. I can dragon horn delirium. Although granted, that probably wants to go back to the meteor. So,
I'm just gonna walking in a direction. Like Fritz said, it doesn't really matter because we should be in
doesn't.
the
You're
middle.
right. We're in the middle of it.
As long as we stay in a straight line, I think we'll be okay. Do I need to make another survival check to stay in a straight line?
Well, that really does depend on if you're still following Fritz's logic in like going a certain direction, or if you're just going to pick a direction and keep on walking forward.
Well,
Yeah, Fritz. Yeah, it was your patron here. So should we just keep going that direction? What do you think?
I mean,
did you specify that it was the best way out of the crater?
He did
or
say
did you...
out. He did say out.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's just keep
Yes.
following that direction. It
We'll-
doesn't
we'll
really
keep
matter.
on-
We might as well follow
It's
that one.
as good as any.
Because you're right. If this is the way out, then we went through and we had a good setup here. So this would be the best way out. I got a feeling that the best way out is
Fucking
basically
patron.
yeah.
That
We'll
fucker. All right, let's
go-
go. Come on,
If
If you
Flunk.
follow, if you follow Fritz's guidance in this as far as you can, you will actually skip another encounter over here because your patron didn't lie. He does give you the best way out,
Heck yeah,
and you
baby.
will indeed end up back at the crater's edge.
fucking Christ. All right.
Ah. How much time do we have left on the neutralizing field?
Minutes, if that.
Minutes.
Run,
Alright, let's get out of
Forrest,
the deep haze.
run!
Full.
Uh-oh.
Why?
Well, because you guys are gonna run out of the crater, and that's what we're gonna do next week.
Oh, okay.
It's time. Oh my god.
Because it's time. Yeah.
Woo, we did a good
No,
session,
just
guys.
like half an hour more.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
Can I put like 3 minutes left on the spell?
Sure.
I'm writing down. Okay.
That was exciting.
It
And Nesmith is
there was a
gone
few
next
close
week
calls
as
there.
well?
I had to. I
Yeah.
literally.
Okay.
Barry, I know I blew up your DMs. You know, I've prepared. I had so many bags of tricks for this.
I knew how like scared is not the right word for this, but I know how prepared and anxious you were for like this needs to go right, and well, here you go.
It went mostly right. Well, we can say that it went
Yeah.
mostly right.
When you guys said that you were going to use the bubble basically that you're using, when that happened, I was like, you're going to be fine. Like, other than like any fights, of course, but like with the as long as you kept Ivy safe, which you did,
Honestly,
you're gonna.
I think
That was really
a lot
impressive
of
that I
luck
didn't
happened
get
on that
hit.
tremor worm.
Yeah. That I
Yeah.
didn't get hit at
But
Because
I-
if you had lost
down.
it at the tremor worm, you'd have been fucked.
Yeah, we would have been completely fucked.
You guys want to know the
You
stats
all.
on that thing, by the way? Because
Yeah, that's what I said. You all would have been fucked.
CR what?
15.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 50, and I was like,
No.
I don't think they go that high, sir.
It's a 15. It has 247 HP with an armor class of
That's
18.
not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
No, but the biggest thing is
Even
like
had
it
more
eats.
turns.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it eats
but
all
it
your-
eats and
it eats all the people, and it's really fast.
yeah, and when you're inside, you can fight out, but you have to do more than 30 damage in a single turn to be able to be regurgitated. If that doesn't happen every single turn, you take
You take
10d6
another-
acid and you take a level of contamination.
Oh my god.
It's really bad.
But if I would have gone in with the neutralizing field, there would have been a moment that it was in there before I would have lost concentration. So like,
yeah,
how?
so
would
I
that
think the
have
first contamination would have been fine, but you were still dissolving the acid. So you know, you're gonna
No.
be like,
Don't worry, you wouldn't die of
Right,
contamination.
right. You're
You
totally
dissolve
right.
first. Don't worry about it.
yeah,
You
you'd have
dissolve
the Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator thing where you basically like dip into the acid like with one thumb, but like at least it didn't get contamination.
That's great.
Ah.
Well, I think that was mostly successful, guys. I think we did okay.
Congratulations, you're all
mostly-
now cultist bastards.
Not yet.
We all have shards that
think-
look like our souls, which is
I think
cute.
Nespip's
Very cute.
really-
We can make
really-
like little.
Am
We
I
can make
Think
charm
about
bracelets.
am I seriously the only one thinking there was way too much temptation in this crater?
It's
No,
might
no,
as
no,
well
you're
be
not.
called
You're not the
like
only one. You're not the only one. I meant, like, yeah.
Crater
You were all within
temptation.
temptation. That's true.
Well, I'm just glad Maslow didn't leap into the thing and die. I really thought he was gonna die with that one.
Honestly, Maslow started to become like one of my fan favorites because that like Maslow is like the equivalent of cardboard at this level. With due respect, of course, but
yeah, he's so weak.
He's no hit point, but he's still alive.
Hit points. he's alive because of the prowl thing, like because he can disengage as a bonus action. That's his only thing that's keeping him alive.
Like I'm not trying to actively kill him, of course, because it's fun to have a companion. But like there are like area effect spells
when I decided that I was like gonna be a druid, and then I was like, I want a dude. I want a guy with me. I want a little guy. And then I was like, he's gonna die in like 2 seconds, and I was like, well, I guess we'll just be prepared for that. But I picked the best animal on accident.
So far, I think you might be like this might be a world first. Like someone who has
an
like
animal companion in Drakkenheim.
An animal companion panther that survived 100 necrotic damage. That's
he's freaking cool, guys. He's freaking cool. That's great.
I do want to let y'all know. If allocator Barry knows how. I mean, y'all know now. Like I've had like 2 weeks. We're going into it. I've been studiously reviewing as much old streams we could have. Like in character, it's Nabarlin reading all his mission debriefs in his journal as
he's going over his
all of his notes.
So I've been.
That means you see my rolls, actually.
Yeah. Oh no. Actually, I haven't really paid attention to the rolls. To be honest with you, it's more of like the. I don't actually.
Yeah.
I've been looking at that, studying it, and then I can't remember who it was made a crack. Said, "Oh shit, he's serious." It's Barlow, as y'all figure, he takes things pretty. He's pretty relaxed about most stuff, but this was a very critical component of moment for him, and there was no messing around at this point. There's no messing around.
I will add in with permission. I'll add in one more thing that I think like is just speaks to character, like both in game and out of game. You messaged me this week, and you actually apologized for the fact that you were so meticulous about a couple of things. Like you missed, you were out for a session, and then you came back and you were like, "Well, I reviewed, and technically, Nibarlan would have done that and that and that," and you apologized for that. And I will say, as I said in your DM, like I don't think you should apologize for that because it shows like investment in the campaign, but also with this much love for the story and your participation in that, I think that is worthy of nothing more but praise. I don't think that's annoying at all. On the contrary, I think that shows like how much fun we're having. So I wanted to underline that. Like I think
footage back when I had to miss.
No, like
I did not do that, guys. I just trust.
So no, good on you. Yeah, I think you're playing a wonderful character, and this part was indeed very pivotal to your character for reasons yet to be uncovered.
If there's one thing the Barlin is, it's meticulous. Like he's not messing around. He's not fucking messing around. He may not know which way's north, but
and he might not be able to hit with his bow and arrow.
What I do is very meticulously.
He takes notes.
How did I do that? Right, okay.
Proficiency in note taking for sure.
Oh, damn. Well, I'm glad you all survived.
Are you regretting not coming with us?
No, absolutely not. Not on.
Absolutely not.
I mean, as a player, yes, I regret it. But as the character, absolutely not.
It totally feels no guilt. Yeah.
None. He does not.
Dude, we're gonna rock up to the clock tower, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, good, you're alive."
I mean, he's working on some stuff that might, depending on the success chance of it, of course, it might surprise you.
Yeah, I don't think you're not totally just like twiddling your thumbs. Sure, you're doing
No.
Yeah.
But he does not like I think this has been fairly obvious so far. He does not like these cultists like one bit.
Yeah, he's not a fan.
Well, I tried to. That's why I tried to explain to you is like, okay, who does this? because this was a really pivotal moment, and that's why you notice LeBron was a lot more
Stern.
He was a lot more stern, as well as I don't know, less patient or whatever the word is for Fritz, because Fritz can be difficult. But Fritz came with him, and you didn't.
Well,
Oh,
I
you
was.
don't know how close I was and how often I was so close to just abandoning ship.
Yeah, you were gonna dimension door in like 2 seconds.
Yes.
With that
The
purple
fact-
worm, you were like, I'm dipping.
I mean, he started flying already. That means
Yeah.
something.
And the
Yeah.
fact that Fritz stayed, though, the fact that all of you stayed
That's a
is
big trusting exercise for him,
it's
because
a
I really
major
thought he wasn't gonna make it with us.
yeah. It's a big like that.
Big step.
Maybe it's
Fritz
trust. Maybe I just got compelled to do that.
Yeah, maybe it's something else. It doesn't really matter the reasons why, but you were there when the world needed. Like he was there when the world needed him most, and that's what matters. It
Heck
totally
yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah, totally.
Hey, I've backed you. I've backed every one of your other plays so far.
That's
It's
true.
World Whale Day, apparently, my computer says.
If only we got the whale
Yeah.
then.
Whale day.
We should have got the whale.
This
That's
is
what my
honestly,
computer
I don't know.
says.
I don't know if you guys saw the picture that I shared in the campaign highlights channel here in the Discord, but there was another one of my campaigns, and I didn't give it a lot of context, and I did that specifically. But there's another campaign where they quite literally, where one of the topics that happens, I want to keep it vague intentionally, was a giant sperm whale with a couple of spear wielding toads on its back, flying in the air.
Yes, I think I put
Welcome to
that one in the general chat in your Discord.
yeah, it's like welcome to D&D. Like that's
That's great.
speaking of which, by the way, before we dissipate, we are slowly getting to the end of this campaign. There's still a little ways to go, of course, but like
This
we're,
was
we're
only
definitely over.
session
Like
39.
2 or 3, or
So like you've had the crater right now. There's obviously still a couple of landmarks that you guys want to visit and or
I gotta
revisit, but
save
beyond.
my girl.
We gotta go to the
She's
tower.
gonna be
So-
back at
Tower.
level 6, but it's fine.
So let's just say there's one session for like loose ends. Let's call it that. Then there is a session for the Pale Man. There's a session maybe two for the Tower, and then we're slowly moving towards maybe Castle Drakkenheim. Castle Draken is a thing that we need to look at, and that is
Right, that's
roughly
kind of our
towards
last.
endgame.
Also, the executioner
Yeah.
somewhere, like the
Maybe.
and the
So-
the fish
Sounds
people,
like
the
we need
fish
to fight
people,
that guy.
the fish people in the sewers. We need
So
to
that
chase more
means-
squirrels.
Totally
Yes.
is like, we're going off on some side quests for sure.
No, he wants to go to the tower
but-
badly.
But all in all, like this is not another like 20 sessions. Like it's gonna be less than that. So like
Okay.
while it is still a little ways away, I wanted to quickly and I want to do this when Chris is back as well, of course. But I wanted to quickly reiterate with you guys, like once the campaign is done and you guys want to move to a next campaign, one of the options that is quite obviously on the table is Curse of Strahd, as it's my favorite campaign to play. But Tim is already in one of my Curse of Strahd playthroughs. So I quickly
Yeah,
asked him today,
Going.
like
How long is Curse of Strahd?
about a year.
You've
Year
been
and
doing
change.
that for longer than that.
Oh no, but like I know I've played Curse of Strahd with multiple people. Like this is my 6th playthrough. On the, like I'm doing 3 right now. I have done 3 before. I always play Curse of Strahd.
Because Tim started doing Curse of Strahd when we were still doing the Dragon of Icefire Peak.
Yes.
And it's
Correct.
been more than a year since Dragon of Icefire Peak. So
Yeah, it's been I think about maybe a year and a couple of months. Like yeah, it's more than a year. That's true, but like not
Yeah.
1.5 years just yet.
Yes, I
but
think it's
like,
been the 56th or 58th session of Curse of Strahd just recently.
wow, crazy. So
So
what are
that
we
is like
thinking about?
yeah, so like I don't need an answer right now, but I just wanted to say like Curse of Strahd. I asked Tim like, hey, what's your thought on that? Because like do you want to do a second playthrough? Do you not? Like I don't want to like burden you with something that you don't want to do.
People do second places of that though.
So Tim is one of them. He actually said like I would actually love to. So I'm honored. Says something
And
about
I
the quality of the
definitely
campaign as well.
wouldn't want to rob you all of the Curse of Strahd experience because
Because
it's so popular for a reason.
Well, Barry, you know I would be totally game after what I told you about possible future Nebarland threes.
Yeah, like I heard that, and with Curse of Strahd in mind,
please
that might be a thing.
create a new character, my dude. Come on.
Nebarland the
It's a new
Third.
You have to create a new character.
No, he doesn't. I love this fucking family thing.
It's a new character. It's part of the same family.
What is he gonna be, like a fucking paladin? Oh my god.
Dude, it's awesome.
Or
I love
cleric?
it. I
He
love
could be
the
a
family.
cleric.
I love the
He could be a
family tree.
cleric.
No, it depends on depending on how his campaign goes. He would be a paladin.
I think he should be an adopted son, so it could be like.
That's not how it works. Sorry.
Well, for my sake, I need to see what my.
There's a reason why that doesn't work.
Yeah.
For my sake, I need
is
to.
Is the Barland potentially the one where the party finally finds out what the heck is going
on?
Oh no! You know what else it could be?
Maybe
it could be Nabala the second's father, because there was like a differently named one, right? Between them.
No, yes. So it would. So I actually thought about that. So yeah, his father. That's what I said. His father is Chrisen. Isan, but that and he was a paladin, and that's why this Nebarland has like certain religious flavors to him. My thought is, depending on how this campaign goes, he does come back with a newfound faith, and he would really impart that onto his son, because his father was a paladin was basically a conquest paladin, because there was a big war happening, and so it wasn't like it wasn't like a truly like religious thing.
Cleric Nebarland. I want it.
This paladin would be more about this
paladin.
Be more about
would he be more charismatic than Justin?
Yeah, haven't we learned from Justin? Paladins are jerks. They're the worst.
They're the worst class. You haven't met what? God damn it! What's his name? I forgot my character's name.
Your little cat paladin.
Yes. You haven't met Zephyr. He's the sweetest paladin, except he isn't.
He isn't.
Yeah, that's a very good description.
I don't think any of your characters could be described as the sweetest anything.
I have to say that, like the fourth, like Nebarland the Fourth, if there would be one, obviously needs to play the flute, and we call him Nebardlin.
Yeah, he could be a bard. Oh my god!
Yeah, you say that. That's bard. Yeah, like that's
he learned his trade from a certain gnome many years ago.
He ran away from his family. He's absconded with some wealth, and he's on the run from his family because he doesn't like that. He wants to be a bard instead. He wants to follow his musical dreams.
He was but a child once his great-grandfather came on home with a gnome in tow. Also a bard back then.
No, it'd be great-grandfather at that point.
Right.
Oh my god.
So it is still a further ways down the road. We don't have to decide right now. I just wanted to say, like, Curse of Strahd for me would be for one, it would be something I'd love to share with you guys. It's the campaign. Like, how many DMs do you know that played the same campaign 3 times in a week? I love Curse of Strahd.
You could have just stopped at how many DMs do you know?
No, it's honestly, and with like the world map as it is right now, like I can't show you because spoilers. The world map as it is right now in Curse of Strahd, when I finish the current iteration of the map, which is just, don't want to toot my own horn, it's a gorgeous map. It was so pretty that I was like, I would order that on Canvas, so I got like a 60 by 90 centimeter map like above my computer right now.
You do?
That's so cool.
Yeah,
so
I printed
cool.
it. That's how gorgeous it is.
That's
so
adorable.
This world is just like I put.
Jim,
like,
have you seen this gorgeous map?
Yeah, because they at this point they can see the entirety of the map. So
wow, how close are you guys to the end of Curse of Strahd then? Pretty close.
Yeah, they're getting there.
Almost in the end game. What levels does it go to? Does it go to like 13 or does it go lower than that?
So the core Curse of Strahd, if you just play the module as intended, if you will, it is level 1 to level 9, 10 if you do your best. And that's it.
Okay.
With me, it is potential level 15. And if you really stretch, if you really stretch goal, it could be 16 as well.
Okay. Because you add stuff to the beginning, right?
Oh, in the end, like there's basically the entire map is like there's so much more in there. Like little villages, there's an entire new city, 2 new cities technically.
I mean,
there is multiple new locations. The cities themselves have locations in them a lot more, so there's a lot to do.
You know, I'm down to play, but for me, it comes down to what my finances are looking like at the time because I'm still doing
that I do understand.
driver's license stuff.
Yep. That I do understand.
Retaking a test here soon.
You didn't? Oh.
No, I didn't. In theory, I had 2 mistakes too many.
Oh no!
It's such a bullshit.
Dude,
Like
I fucking hate
you
it.
only make like 5 mistakes or something.
Yeah, 5 mistakes.
Isn't it way harder to get a driver's license in Europe than it is to get?
It is fucking terrible. They set the test ups for to actually fail you. You need to be spot on.
I'm so glad I got one in the U.S. at 15, like 16. I think I was 17 when I took the test, but yeah, it's fine.
I remember the theory,
gotta,
like part of it. Like the theoretical test. I remember like I flunked it once as well, and the reason why I still remember is there were like pictures, like because you have to like assess situations in like 10 seconds of a picture.
Yep.
And there was this picture of a roundabout, and there was a car on there, and there was like light that fell like on the car from the sun, and it was very hard to distinguish if its blinker was on or not. And they were like, does he like have right of way here? And that all depended on whether or not his blinker was on, like if he's gonna like take that turn or not. So, and questions like that, I hate that ambiguity. Like, just draw it, make it a drawing, and make it fair. Like I can assess the situation. You're basically flunking me on a bad picture.
We use 3D pictures, but you have to get like. One of the things that I had was like you arrive at a T section, and the sign says you're not allowed to turn right. So what do? And then there's like
turn right.
There's like four answers. Like you turn right, which is obviously wrong. Like no, you take note of the signage and then you turn left, or you take especially note of the signage and then turn left, or you just turn left. It's like. I click. Well, I take note of the signage and turn left. Yeah, but you also take a special note. You had to click both of them, so it was like...
That's so stupid.
Yep.
That is the most European thing I've ever heard.
It is.
That is so European.
Our traffic laws, like I don't know how it is in Denmark and Germany, but our traffic laws, there's a couple that literally contradict each other depending on how you look at it.
Yep.
When I was taking my driver's test, like we have like rule number 1 in the traffic law basically says that you have to participate in traffic in such a way that you are the least amount of burden to everyone else who uses the road. That's roughly what it says. Which means that you basically you follow all of the rules and whatnot, but like if you have to drive a maximum of 50 like miles an hour, 50 kilometers an hour, and everyone else is doing 51, you can go 51. It's okay. At the same time, that is contradicting the fact that you can only go 50 miles an hour. And we have a lot of those like things. So when you're taking your test, I had this one point where I was driving up to a stop sign, even when there is no traffic around you, literally for a mile.
Did you try to run that stop sign?
You have to stop at a stop sign.
You have to stop at a stop sign.
A stop sign means...
I didn't run it. I slowed down to like 1 kilometer an hour. Like I was basically just the wheels were still turning, and I was like, "There's nothing."
And you did not.
And that was done.
Oh, okay.
A stop sign.
Like that's bullshit.
A stop sign means full stop. No argument.
Yeah, but that's bullshit. Because there's another traffic law that has to do with like environment and whatnot that says that like if you can keep on continuing, like it saves gas to not stop.
But we were instructed specifically, if you see a stop sign, just fucking stop. Don't even test it. Just stop. Because if there's a cop around the corner, you'll get busted. Doesn't matter. You have to stop.
That's what my friend got a ticket for on like New Year's Eve or something. Because they always they always want to fill their traffic cops want to fill up like what they're supposed to, like their quota for the month.
Yep.
So they really give out tickets at the end of the month.
So here's the thing. It's funny, Christian. My cousin's a police officer down in Jacksonville, so I thought he was in Jacksonville. I was like, oh, my cousin. Anyway, it's not a quota on tickets. It actually is technically interactions. You have a quota on interactions. So if that's tickets, then that counts. They could stop them and give you a warning, and that counts as an interaction.
Right. Okay.
But if they can nail you for a ticket and get a better Christmas party out of it, then
She was in a neighborhood.
Quota for interaction. What is this, a dating app? Like.
I know, but that's. I think it's
and she didn't stop, and they got her for a ticket.
I think it's because they don't want to say. I think it's because they don't want to say they have a quote on tickets, so they say it's just public interactions. We got to interrupt the public to ensure that we can check stuff out. I think that's why they say it.
Honestly, I'm not too worried. My driving instructor says I'm practically ready to drive. I just gotta get through the fucking stupid bullshit first.
And y'all complain about our, you're all complaining about like the European stuff, but then Christian was literally just like today going, I can't believe the laws and I can't believe the traffic and whatever in
He's
Florida.
like, there's basically no laws.
It's insane. It's insane.
Dude, I've seen some of your
things that are just so weird.
I've seen some of your intersections.
The fact that you always have right of way when you go to the right.
Yeah,
it's so weird.
Like there's an intersection.
What if there's a car?
There's an intersection. Light is red, but then there's a sign saying, "If red, just stop and check, and you can turn right." It's like,
why? It's red.
It's
you treat it as a stop sign.
Yeah, but
and the fact that your lights are on the other side of the causeway.
Like,
that's so weird.
Have like a little thing where you can go this way or you can go this way, and there's like a thing in the middle, so you can't like choose at the last second. Like, so you're in like a little drive that leads to the right.
The major cities have that, but not the rural areas.
Yeah. I mean, I have. There's some in the city that I'm in. I'm not a major city. There's a lot of them.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway,
you're in country bumpkin land.
Oh no, I'm real country bumpkin land, y'all. I mean, I literally.
Are there even two sides to the roads that you have over there?
Is there even a road?
Well, I'm driving 10 minutes tomorrow and getting on a dirt road. Just so you know how comfortable.
Yeah.
Like it's
10 minutes to a dirt road. That's rough.
I honestly think, like, beyond if you're going into a forest or whatever, we don't have dirt roads. Like, we don't, unless you go into a nature area, like, you know, like a forest. Anything else is paved, or like, you know, those bricks. That we have a lot of that in the inner cities.
We have gravel roads leading into like nature reservations areas and stuff.
So, my family's farm. I don't know how many of you've looked at my YouTube channel, but like I have to upload to it. But but that there's the banner. That's actually the farm. You can look on there. You can see it's just fields, dirt road fields. Like that's 10 minutes from where I am right now. So it's rural.
Yeah.
Very rural.
Yeah, and the Netherlands, like, we don't really, because it's a small country, right? We don't have rural areas. We have farmland, but it doesn't feel rural. It's like it's still like
you don't have farmland. You're below water surface. Like, get over yourself. You have swamp.
We have a lot.
You have swamp land.
You've never seen our flower fields. Our flower fields do so well.
Dude, I have.
Oh, you do have the tulips. Yeah.
I've been to Netherlands so many times, man.
GA, their irrigation and drainage and water maintenance is so world renowned.
I'm aware.
The king of their country came to my hometown to explain how we can do it better.
Oh, that's true.
I know.
Yeah, our king is actually an expert in it. He studied.
The king was like, "Let me teach you a lesson."
Yeah,
that's great.
I mean, they did it. They did it during the World.
Like, everyone is like,
they did it during World War II as well.
Yeah, and you know, with tulips, like, everyone is like, you know, that's such a like symbol of the Netherlands, right? Yeah, because if you think of the Netherlands, like, what are our national symbols? It's clogs, tulips, windmills,
tulip, right?
and maybe the flag, and that's just, and the fact that we have like Amsterdam and weed and whatnot, which, you know, but for flowers, tulips. That's 100% a staple of the Netherlands. Almost nobody knows that it's not. It is our national flower now, but it's not our flower. We stole that.
I was about to say, you didn't used to be.
You did.
It used to be a flower from the Ottoman Empire in the 1600s, and then we cultivated it into a whole bunch of other colors. But like the basic red tulip is a yeah. We totally just like, oh, that's a pretty flower.
You fucks. You colonizing fucks. All right.
We got our cheese. That was ours.
Gouda.
Well.
All right. I'll see y'all later.
We're gonna go.
All right. See you next week. Bye now.
Oh, thanks Tim to your patron for guiding us out of that mess. We literally would not have made it without that. So.
And to be fair, he did give us the best way out.
He did. Yes, that was the best way out.
We didn't even have to go back here.
Yeah.
But you really have to be careful what you wish for with your patrons.
That's a little genie's wish kind of thing. All right. See you later.
Right. See you later, guys.
See ya.
All right. And thank you all for hanging out with us through session 39. Sorry for the long-winded end here, but hey, we don't know if a good nugget is going to drop out or not. So